special guest.
Literally. Welcome, Annie and Ethan.
Gotta squeeze my big fat butt in here.
Oh my gosh,
so
it's perfect. It's perfect.
Sorry, I'm
It's
so
actually such a good fit.
And Chugga Lugga Wugga Hugga is in the best. Put your head in.
Put it in.
Woo!
She's here.
Literally
Live
she's a
audience.
real
It's
one.
happening.
I do the
Literally?
oh, and the
No,
Literally, yeah.
Literally. What it do? What it is? What's
Oh,
up?
one
Not
hand
so pretty
can't
today.
open.
We're gonna start off the episode with a chug.
Oh,
My fellow
one,
friends.
two,
Yeah.
and sure.
Cheers. Cheers. I can just fucking hear Ethan.
yeah, he's tunneling it like a tornado.
She
down
didn't
the
say
hatch.
finish it.
Yeah, you said chug.
No, she
That's
didn't.
what that means.
That's a lot. That's
For real.
And that's it. On the Chugga
Let's
Lugga.
start off our episode with talking about how their shirts.
Okay,
Please
yeah.
show it off. Like maybe step up and get a little closer.
Yeah, you guys can do a little
Okay,
fashion
you
show.
gotta step up.
Hold on, let me take my fashion show.
Fashion show. Fashion show at lunch.
Ethan,
See,
you go
you
first.
like mine. That's my shirt.
This is my shirt.
Literally.
If it
married.
looks familiar,
Familiar.
it's that guy. Ethan.
Yeah, my name's Diesel.
No.
Yeah.
It's
It is.
No.
Ethan.
That's what they call me. See, that's what you can call me.
Never.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
See?
thought so.
Even my Siri thinks that I'm Diesel. Nose.
wait, Ethan couldn't find his shirt at first. I think I told Jules that.
With my man eyes.
We're burping a lot during this episode. So
Yeah, that's
look
okay.
at it.
Yeah, we're bubbly.
Yeah, my man eyes work really well.
There's so many people on this couch. It's crazy.
Can I have a lifesaver from me?
It's so little too. What if Ethan and I sit behind?
What'd you just say?
Yeah, if you guys
Over
got
my couch.
bleacher seats and you get more.
How about
We should. I could take it from the school.
how about
Andrew
this?
can
Look
build
up.
some bleacher seats.
Watch out! What
You
do you
can sit on the
mean?
floor.
Yeah, you can sit on the floor.
And can I move the couch over?
With all of us on.
Yeah.
Yeah, with all of us on it.
Yeah, do it.
Oh! Go yapping. Go yapping. Go yap. Oh, okay.
Wow, this
Wow.
is fun.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
There
here
we
we
go.
go.
Nice and roomy. There you go.
Okay.
There we
This is
go.
so much better.
I like it.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I think
honestly
this is
really
a
good.
lot.
Now I need a
That's a
drink.
lot better.
Wait, babe, can you give me another drink?
Yeah. What selection? What's
I'll
the
stick
selection
with
for your
beer.
erection?
Huh?
The selection for your
Look
erection?
at all the lights.
I know. I told the pod like if you could just see Chuggala's face right now. So it was what you're doing.
Wow. I can't
That was
believe you
really
guys
good.
made
I
it.
cannot
We
believe
made
this
it.
is here.
We were late,
Claps all
Yeah, we
around.
were a little bit
but
late.
don't worry, I caught up on all the episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
These
So
are our
familiar.
biggest supporters.
I took
For
a
real.
nap.
Chuggaloo.
Besides Chuggalugga.
I took a nap and then I woke up.
I mean, the pod's number will feet off.
Don't worry, I followed the channel on
Possible
YouTube.
I did leave my phone,
Yeah.
so I will be right
I
back.
put a share on my YouTube channel,
I woke
Not
up
how
from
many
a nap and
followers.
you guys were on the TV laughing and I was
but
like, where am I?
if you could check my channel out, that would be much appreciated.
What's
Plug
your
it
channel?
out.
Do you have a channel?
Plug yourself.
Yeah, put
Oh,
yourself.
it's Ethan D961.
Hell yeah.
You
Addie,
got-
do you want to put yourself on your social medias?
No,
It's Addie.
no thanks.
Razzie. Honestly, I
The
wouldn't
people
follow
on my
me on
social media are the people
because
that
I don't
need me
really
out there.
post.
I
I
don't
post
need
like
more.
3 times
Okay,
a
she's
year.
really great, so it's like whatever.
No social media.
Yeah, but my
Ethan-
Snapchat's kind of funny
No
sometimes.
so November.
Yeah, that is.
I'm not on social media for all of November.
Are you
For real?
I deleted Instagram and Facebook,
It's crazy
Damn.
that you still
but
Snapchat.
I still have Snapchat.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's
'Cause I'm a
a
little
social
addicted.
media.
It is a social.
I'm
No,
doing
no,
it.
it's not.
I just watched it.
She has
and I was
so
like,
many
did I use my
iPads.
phone? Blanca goes,
Yeah.
Oh, Snapchat is a form of social media.
Yeah, but the two most social
You
media
can just said it wasn't.
It's Addie.
is
Addie.
Addie. and Instagram.
Snapchat is definitely social media.
Yeah, you
never
literally just
fucking
fucking
wasn't.
I did not.
run it back.
Run it back.
I've been working on it.
Yeah, let's see
really?
it. Let's
Thanks.
see.
Ethan, shut up!
I
I
don't
know
wanna
it's
see it.
social media. I'm saying that I cut back on the two biggest forms that I used, which was Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
And
That
my
was very
screen
non-stinky
time
of
has
you.
been down to 1 hour a day. I'm only on my
Really?
screen for 1 hour a day.
You're fucking lying.
You wanna see?
I could never. Switch
Except
up.
today, it's like
Mine went down
I
from
don't
about
ever really
5
hit
hours.
past an hour on my phone in a day.
Of course you don't.
What's that?
I don't really
What's
care about
that?
my phone that
I've
much.
never seen that.
I just took it and this is what happened. What does that mean?
Okay,
And use
2
the
hours.
instant thing.
What is instant?
2 hours and 35 minutes.
Babe, does your phone just like not tell you your screen time?
No, it does, but I also have that app that gives me like tips and tricks.
That's crazy, guys. Shows you.
Wait, do I have why?
Okay, I think
I've never
No.
seen that.
4
hours. That's weird.
No, pause. Did you hear what she
it
just said?
says
She goes, this is my screen time. 2 hours and 35 minutes. I said, your phone has an actual thing in settings.
Right, like
you
let's
know,
look
I
at
didn't
that.
think about the actual app.
Oh.
3 hours, which is so good. But yesterday you spent 8 hours.
Then you can't say.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
It's because I keep checking that app too. I didn't think about that.
I don't know what the
Ooh,
fuck
that's
that was.
kind of sad.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
But it
either.
has like a tip of the day that helps you.
No, you're such a liar.
You're a literal liar.
I think this makes me
Addy
feel
Ratty
better.
Taddy
so.
the Lura.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, it does.
I have an hour and 20 today.
Like, actually.
Mine
Yeah.
would be so bad.
Oh, who's lying?
Okay.
And my average, it
How do
said
I
it was
turn
an
it?
hour and 58.
Don't ask me. How does Jules get to it?
Settings, screen time. My daily average is 5 hours and 25 minutes.
Wow, mine's 5 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh my god, you
Wow.
guys are twins.
Wow, that's why we
Dang.
paused the pod.
Just
A lot
up
of
or
phone
down?
use over here.
Down.
Ethan, what's your average?
Mine's down.
5:49.
I just told you it
Oh.
was an hour and
What did you
58.
That's your
It's
average?
5:25.
Yeah.
Mine's 5:30.
And today I had
Mine's
an hour and
5:49.
20.
Where do you go?
Chugaloos
Free
is a
time.
bit longer than mine. This Twitter.
What's my average?
4:11.
Okay, that's great.
It's because you spent 8 hours yesterday on your phone.
Because
What are you doing for 8
I
hours?
had a
on your
headache
phone?
and I watched
Oh,
YouTube.
and I bet your phone really helped with that headache.
Yeah,
It did
that's what I'm
not.
saying.
It did not. But when it was, I slept all day and then woke up at 7 to Ethan knocking on the door. With
Bam,
Chick-fil-A.
bam, bam.
Well,
Oh my
the
God,
thing,
that's
the
so
thing about
nice.
that
I
though
want Chick-fil-A
is-
I
right
want
now.
a
So
fun
good.
boyfriend that brings
Yeah,
me
Chick-fil-A.
well, I got off
If
of
anyone's
work
out there.
and I called her and she didn't answer. And so I was just trying to
Get
see
'em.
if she was
Chocolate
okay at
too.
first. And then I was like, you know, I'm really hungry and I bet she hasn't eaten yet and I bet she's sleeping. So then I was like, alright, well, I'm just gonna go to Chick-fil-A and just go to where
I
she
said
is.
a boy too because I was like,
And
a
then
boy to
I called her
Chick-fil-A.
twice at the house
nice.
and she didn't
Dad,
answer.
put another
So then I
media.
called her
Well, when
again
I
and
didn't
then she
answer,
finally
no.
answered it and I was like, can you let me in? And she's
Another
like,
one
oh.
For the 70
And I
people
You're
had
here?
that you know
sweat
you
all over
Yeah, but it was
my
a damn
collar
good meal.
and drool.
It was nice to
I
see
just
her
thought it
too.
was so
Haven't seen her in a
funny.
while.
Where you
Because he was
at?
like,
We know you're out there. We had a dream.
I was like, I look like a troll.
My fake
You look
boyfriend won't even
beautiful.
take me to Target. It's 10 minutes away.
What
What'd
the
you
fuck?
just say?
I said my fake boyfriend won't even
I'll
drive
take
10
you to
minutes
Target.
to take me to Target.
Are you joking?
What time does Target
Red
close?
flag.
Target's a whole day.
Ethan.
We could go
Ethan
get
actually
mini
got me
verses.
3 mini verses.
Target's closed.
I came home and there were 2 more. I
don't
had
do that for
1
me.
left and there were 2
No,
more.
Where are we gonna find our other Ethans at? If your name
Yeah.
is not Ethan but you're Ethan, holler at us.
We need 3
Good
total,
luck.
please.
No, give us all Ethans. We're all
One
gonna.
I don't know
everyone
any
have for her,
others.
one for Chugala. For real.
3 more
3.
Ethans.
3 more Ethans.
Your
Just
na-
3 more, we're good.
qualifications.
Yeah.
Name
I have a
them.
brother,
Good
his name is
souls,
Colin.
like beautiful souls.
I've heard
Miss
so
Ethan,
many things about your brother that I
Andrew,
don't know how much I want.
And like
He's
Michael
forget
Jordan.
it.
No, I'm just kidding. I'll stop it.
I like him.
Honestly, no.
I like my
no.
brother.
Ethan's trying to pawn
Oh,
off
yeah,
his
for
brother
sure.
to be a boyfriend. I said,
Okay,
I've heard so
we've
many
Not a
we've
boyfriend.
heard not the
He's just
Colin.
You guys said people like me, and Colin is 1, a hard worker, 2,
yeah, but
nice person, 3,
Make
very
a,
smart.
Make a Prezi about it or something.
I might.
Time for this.
Honestly,
I might not
honestly,
give Andrew
Make
a
a
kiss, but I'll give my
Prezi.
brother a kiss.
Will you? How do you not get?
That's
I
a little
will.
incesty.
No, it's not.
I won't give Andrew a kiss, but I'll give Colin one.
That's Hawaiian. I'm Hawaiian.
I'm
That's what they do.
Hawaiian.
So that
We
means
give kisses.
So
Yeah,
Hawaiians are
we're-
No, you don't have.
We
You
kiss
don't
our
have like
siblings on the lips.
aunts or
Addie, are you
uncles.
gonna
Everybody's
kiss
your
siblings
cousin.
on the lips?
Fuck no.
I
don't know what my sisters have been.
Yeah.
Love you
You guys
guys.
been though.
Run it back.
Um,
He
shout out
said
to
he
my-
had sex with his cousins.
No.
Shut up,
That's what you
Ethan.
said.
I said,
Ethan.
so do you, and you said yes.
This is a child.
No.
Yeah, because I told my sister about it. Shout out Tessa.
This is so
Tessa.
Tessa, if you're watching.
She doesn't watch this.
Tessa. She
Um,
told her about
I
it.
told her that we are gonna be on a podcast, and she called me. Like,
this
She's
is a
not gonna
podcast.
watch it.
Podcast.
Tessa's
She called me
sneaky.
3 times before
No, I'm
we
just
got
kidding.
here
I
and was
love
like,
Tessa.
"Are you at the pod?
Tessa,
Are
I
you at
love
the
you.
pod?
Are you at the pod?
And I was
Yeah,
like,
Tess.
Yeah.
almost.
Are you gonna send her a video that you're at the pod?
Oh, I should.
So like,
Tessa.
have you been into a dispensary, obviously, and like when you go into a dispensary, you can't
Never
use your
mind.
phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever tried to use your phone? Yeah,
Actually,
you're
I'm
not
really
supposed
less
to.
strict
Well,
about it,
like
but-
think about it. When you go into a
Right.
dispensary, especially nowadays, there's kids out there that want weed, so like you can't really be on your phone because maybe you're like texting the person and being like, oh yeah, it's this much or whatever, you know? Like this is what do you want? What strain or whatever. So
Those
every time
questions
I've
you
ever,
ask before you even get there.
yeah, no, that's true. But like all
Yeah.
the dispensaries I've been into,
Yeah,
there's a
but
sign that
no.
says no cell phones, and like they don't let you
Really?
use your phone.
I've
I've
used mine
always
inside.
been bitched at for
I've
using my
used
phone.
mine inside.
Yeah,
I've
I was
been-
like,
yeah, I've been
I've
bitched at
been
so
talking
many
to
times.
Kaya on the phone. Like I've never been told like put it away.
Yeah,
No,
no.
And I
That's
was
crazy.
talking
Because
like when I
Addie's
spoke
sister,
really,
Tessa-
she would call me in the dispensary.
Right,
Addie's
that's what I'm
sister
saying, I've never
Tessa
been told,
called
like,
me
put it
in the
away.
dispensary and was like, "Which one do I get?" Like standing in front of the bud tender, and I was like,
The bud
So-
tenders don't like help you though.
You
Everything's
can, like,
laid
just
out
call me and
yourself.
ask me.
Apparently,
I-
in
that doesn't
California.
seem a little suspicious. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I've
Because
been
she's
into
in
like a liquor
California.
store with Addie, and
Exactly,
like
but like she said, the way she
she'll come
described
in with
the
me. Like this
dispensary
happened
was
one time.
like
She came in with me.
everything's laid
and then she
out,
helped
and the
me
bud
pick what I
tender is
want,
like
and
just
then
there to answer questions,
I bought it, and
but
she just
they
went
don't
to the
actually
car,
get
and they
It's
into
all
made
like
her
not
come
laid
back
out here. I
inside
mean, it's
to show
out
her
there, but like,
Well,
they're like,
ID.
hey, come over here. Let me help you.
I was
Look
about to
for
say,
her.
but like
The
one specific person has to get you. You
Discount
know?
Right,
liquor
right.
on
And
Broadway.
like, I
They don't
guess
give
that's
a
not a
fuck.
thing.
Yeah,
As
well-
long as you're,
Weird.
like,
Which is
well,
so
no, in
odd.
my
And
But,
she
like-
got a dab pen for
Excuse
the first time.
There's two conversations going on right
Yeah.
I was
Oh, sorry.
confused.
Too much. Too
Oh,
much.
my
Shut
sister
it
got a
down.
dab pen for the first time, and she loves it, but she doesn't like it because it's too accessible.
Yeah, but she just
She
called me in
gets
the
so
dispensary.
high.
It was
Oh my
like,
God,
which
those
one do I get?
Three moles look like the
Peep, peep.
Uh,
I know, I'm gonna get that tattoo.
You should.
I know, that's my peep.
That's so cute. I'm
I
getting.
love baking shit out of my freckles too.
I
have a
used
perfect
I used to give
diamond right
I used to
here.
give mine smiley faces all the time. Like if
There's
there's
just one right here and it has a hair.
Oh,
Crazy.
Also, this one is really dark and it's new.
It's black too.
So it's probably not good.
What about on this arm?
I have so many freckles that
It's not cancer.
Just
No, it's
one
fine.
right here too.
on
Where?
both sides.
Yeah, wait a minute.
That's
guys,
kinda
my
cool.
friend died.
Cute.
My friend
Wait,
died
alright.
6 months
One
ago.
conversation.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Not crazy.
I'm just trying to pause on the pod, but we can't even pause.
Pause.
Pause. Alright,
Pause.
back into it.
Okay.
Akaya has something that she needs to say.
Oh, I was just saying my friend died 6 months ago in 2 weeks today.
I saw
Oh,
that on your
man.
snap.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, Pizzle.
I'll pour one
Even
out.
though he was like low key a fucking asshole.
I don't want to do it.
No, we're not
No,
gonna
we're
pour
just
it
fake
out.
pouring it out.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
pour it in your mouth.
everybody can call me Diesel just to reiterate.
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine.
So,
I'm cutting that
Um,
out.
I got you.
Insert
I got you
Esther.
thing.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna voice over when he says
Well,
these on things.
One thing I wanted to say in the podcast
Don't let it
is
start.
I used to never listen to podcasts. I thought podcasts were stupid. And
And then
then
this one
Addie
came out.
showed me
Just
this
kidding.
podcast
There's some really
that her
good
and her
ones.
sister
Cancel.
listened to.
Oh, shout out Plan Brie Uncut.
Oh my
And I
god,
liked it a
Graham
lot.
Uncut.
The
She
New York
sent us
Girls.
pirate waters.
Great,
The New York
Rihanna,
Girls.
Yeah.
love you too. Like,
And
Love
so then
you
I was
guys
like,
so
alright,
much.
I
Let's
didn't
hang
try that
out.
one,
We
but I
can
tried to
party
listen to
literally we could
podcasts
party
the
today,
same
so
way
I
I
was
you
love
funny
to
party.
party with Grace.
Yeah.
And that was
And
fire.
to drink with
I
That's
guys.
messaged
good.
you guys one time when I
Stop.
was super drunk. Can you tag Brianna Chicken
No.
Fry and Grace on that? Okay, I'll do it. I don't care.
Tag
You
Addie.
can't tag people on YouTube.
Yeah. If we're tagging anyone, we're tagging Tana
Tana
Ojo
and Brooke.
and Brooke Schofield.
But what I was saying, Addie,
Or
listen.
Brady.
Because that's
What
what
I
we're
was saying-
inspired
We're
by.
inspired. We're canceled 2.0.
We are canceled 2.0.
I don't know what that means.
Well,
Oh my
we are
God,
kicked off.
I'm gonna
Get,
vomit. You have to
Bye.
figure it out.
get off the podcast. We're cutting off.
Okay, anyways,
Anyway.
I like
God.
podcasts a lot now, so
Thanks, Abby.
And look, you're on
I'm
one.
Yeah,
happy
and-
to be on one.
Jake, he said he's
He
never
wants to be
listened or watched a podcast until me and Jules started. on it.
And he said that we have fire chemistry.
Yeah, they
Thanks,
do.
Yakkerton.
Shout out,
Yeah,
Yakkerton.
shout out.
Really good thing.
Shout out.
Shout out, Yakkerton.
Then I hurt his feelings.
Don't look over there.
Shout out to It's Always Sunny podcast.
Even though
'cause
Kaya
that shit's
hurt
fire.
his feelings on one of the podcasts.
Kaya hurt his feelings.
Shout
I
out.
literally.
Do you have anything to say? Do you have anything to say?
Personality.
I don't want to hurt him.
I also wanted to say,
Ethan and I
Kaya,
watched that one today, and we were trying to guess who was the one.
I did
Okay.
not like the sound effects you used. I like a beat.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like a
we rated you
whoop
Oh,
or a
no.
No,
Yeah, I was about to
Okay.
say. I guessed
fucking
mine
sound
and
effects are
Ethan's,
so-
and he
Okay,
was like,
yours
and they were
yours
so
is-
much louder
Yours
than the
was too
voices.
easy to know.
Listen,
So I was
Yeah.
watching it and
well,
like,
because the
you would
hair
bleep
and
something
like
out?
that.
Air,
Do you know which personality was yours?
No.
So we ranked your
That's why I
guys'
like that
personalities and your looks, and yeah, we knew you would
ASMR.
know because she said something about your hair. So I'm glad you figured that one out.
I want
But
pretty
you
hair.
were the first one we said for personalities, and somebody said 8, and I was like, oh, when she's not being a raging bitch.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
literally how we're about to like.
And we were
Anyway,
just like, these
so-
girls were like,
I'm nice
God.
sometimes.
No, all the time except for when you.
well, like, been there, done that too, Addie, so it's alright.
It's
They
only
also
when you
said
get
that
super
about
excited.
my
Shout out-
personality
think
too.
that
it's when you get
It's
super drunk and
For sure. Or
you get
hair, or,
confused
like,
about
enjoy
what
it.
you're even doing.
You're not being a raging bitch.
Right.
Sometimes it happens, okay?
Oh
not
yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
we
Sometimes
said
it
that she
happens.
was a raging
Like when I'm
bitch.
trying
No,
to
they
take her
literally
to
said
where
that
she's
about
dog
me,
sitting,
too.
and she jumps out of my car
Whoa,
on
whoa,
Kipling.
whoa,
What's
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Kipling?
whoa, whoa, that was so
Jumps out of my car and
aggressive.
says she's gonna walk home.
That was Addison. I have no.
Yeah.
No.
On my birth, we're just talking
She's
about
not
my
a raging
20
bitch
well,
ever?
My 25th, your 20th,
Huh?
the 24th, the 23rd. all
Crazy.
Last year's
Yeah.
birthday.
Never
yeah.
seen
When
that,
we got
Addie.
in a fist fight.
Right.
We didn't get in a fist fight.
But like a
Rhino.
verbal
And
fist
Rhino.
fight.
I
we
was
didn't
not
get in
being.
a fist fight.
I wasn't being verbally aggressive back because I just knew it was Addison, and I'm not gonna fucking fight with Addison.
Yeah. Caleb.
We know. Caleb was
Caleb
like,
took me
I'm
out of
gonna
the
settle
bar.
this.
And he walked me to Grizz's house.
What
Because
an
it was like
icon.
around the
What an
corner,
icon
and he
for
was like,
sure.
"Okay, I know you're really upset right now, but I just want you to like turn around and,
And
look
look at Grizz.
because this is Grant's house, and like he could be up there right now, and like he could be like hearing you crying, and he wouldn't want
I'm
that."
glad that.
And I was like,
that's
"Let's go
what
knock on
calmed
the
you down.
door!"
Right, that's like what he wanted.
Yeah, but then I saw one of my friends.
But then I
who
saw
had-
Kaya again, and I
No,
just wanted
I
to
saw
throw
one
a
of my
fucking hit
friends.
on this shit.
I saw one of my friends who I invited,
Yeah, that's exactly
and they
how
said
it
they
was.
couldn't come. And I was
The
We're
next
just
day.
debunking the beef. That's what we do here. On
Debunk the
pause.
beef.
We debunk the beef.
Oh,
Me and
no.
Question.
Audrey and Addison beefed for a second. Just for literally
I was so
one
fucked
night.
up. I'm
I
not
want
gonna
a drunk
lie.
Okay,
name
but, like-
also.
Huh?
That
I
was.
want a drunk name though.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
have one either.
Keisha.
I don't have one.
That's just like me.
I was gonna say, what's the
I don't
list
have one.
looking
What's
like
mine?
this?
We just gave
We don't
James
have
his.
one.
Right, we don't
You
have
guys-
one.
You guys
Did you
have to
get what
earn
I
it.
was saying when
Earn
I
it.
was
I've
I've
been
all the
drunk.
time.
Did you get what I was
Diamond.
saying when I said
Long now.
Yeah.
Nicole?
Diamond.
Nicole, that's
Because
why I thought
Because
of
your
it.
name is Jules.
I said,
Don't call me Nicole. That's a girl's name.
okay, Nicole.
Okay, but like I've been drunk with you so many times. Why do I not have a name?
It's because we haven't been to like a festival, honestly. We usually
We
give them
have.
out.
We have
Well,
been
like,
at a festival.
but like this year.
What's everybody's? Wait, are you guys going to shop?
Okay.
Level?
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Are you? Please do. I'll
You guys
cry.
will figure out a way to get
we
you guys
should
tickets.
buy Corey and Justin's tickets.
And
Yeah,
that's
they're
what I
not
was just
going,
gonna
so buy
say.
their
They're not
tickets.
going.
They're not
So
going?
buy
They're
their
not
No,
I
they
don't
have
have
a
a
wedding.
passport.
Buy their tickets.
We need
If
to
you
buy
do
the
it now, you'll have a
Buy their
passport by then.
tickets.
How much
Ellie
does
got
it
a
cost?
passport in 2 weeks, babe.
Okay,
Yeah.
She's
the
going to
tickets are
Tulum
like
on
400, and I bet Corey and Justin will let you do like a payment
passport?
plan.
I thought it was
Yeah,
like
No, no, like,
200
be like,
bucks.
give it to me
I
all
was
right
gonna
now.
say,
It's like
How
I
much is
just
a
got mine
passport?
and I
It's
think
like
it was
50
one.
bucks.
No,
like
it's like
200.
100.
No,
$58.
there's
No, it's not
Well, if you don't
200,
need to
it's
like
expedite it, like
200.
100.
But
But I think I
Ellie
had to
got hers
expedite
so
mine because I was
fast.
going to a wedding.
Right, but you don't have to expedite it.
That's
like
what
it doesn't
Ellie
have to be
did
that
too.
I
way.
But
just got
Ellie
mine.
got hers within like 2 weeks because she went. I don't know
Going
what
to
she
Mexico.
Okay,
did.
it's 130, yeah, but like also you'll have a passport
Baby,
for
it's
a really long
it's
time,
in
and you can
Canada,
go.
so we
Yeah.
can go see
Nah, you
Emma
just need a
too.
passport.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna see
Go
Emma.
see Emma.
And I'm going to
Please. It would
jump
be
on this
so
big
amazing
freak
if you guys
Emma's
came.
gonna get a ticket.
Come on.
Okay, this
And
is
babe,
the
that
list.
was the one that I tried so hard to get tickets
Of
for.
the
and
days.
it's not-
Yeah.
If you guys
Word.
go, that's the actual
Absolute best.
kiss, best
French
French ever
kiss.
go.
And we've
No,
never been out of the
Do
country.
you know who all is going?
You haven't?
No.
Say
Let
the
me
list.
read you this list.
Read
It's
it.
literally
It's so good.
perfection.
Listen.
I want to punch.
Blanca, Kaya, James, Andrew, Caleb,
Caleb's going.
Jules,
Yeah.
and Cesar.
Cesar.
He's coming because it's my 21st birthday.
I want to kill myself. Babe, we
Lovers
have
for
to
life.
go.
Please
Lovers
buy their
for
tickets.
What if I buy? What
Please.
if
It's
I buy
really,
you?
actually really cheap.
Ethan, come on.
It's
Ethan.
it's like $50 a month for the tickets. Like I don't know if they started a payment plan or just bought it all at once.
And see,
but
that's
it's
the
probably
thing. Like, I
$50 a
tried
month.
so hard to get
I
those
feel like they
tickets,
bought it all
and
at
it
once,
was
so we
my
can like figure it out.
thing. It was my whatever, my billing address because it was to Caleb's house,
Yeah.
and I had just moved like 2 seconds ago.
Oh my god, one of my snaps is already ready to develop.
Right? That's crazy.
That's the fastest it's ever done.
What?
Ethan, I invited you to that, and you
I know,
didn't
and it
accept
didn't fucking load on my
Mine's
phone
one-
because it's shitty.
Or mine's cooking in the kitchen.
Alright.
now.
You hear?
We're cooking in the kitchen.
Ethan, don't
I'd like to
say that.
I
ask a
have-
question. Oh wait,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, you go.
This is gonna be super like basic, but like, how'd you guys get together? Because I feel like for the people that should know.
Okay, I'll tell
Actually,
it.
Wait.
my question has to do like
With that?
like that, but
Do you
like
wanna start first?
also. I guess actually you tell that story first and then I ask my
Okay, I feel like it's beautiful. So
I know
let's
how
start
it's
it
not
off.
really
I
beautiful.
know
too.
But
But I feel like
love
for the
it.
people that maybe
Yeah.
don't know, let's
So
just be for
who
real.
doesn't know?
Oh,
Tipsy.
Same. I'm like on my
What the
second one.
fuck
Like,
is
I
this?
feel it a little.
This was my fourth one.
This is what happens when you
This
don't
is
drink
the
for like
first
2
podcast
years.
we've
Your
ever
tolerance
drank
really goes
on.
down.
I was
I
just
don't know
saying
why
you
that.
guys don't drink more because Brianna Chicken Fry and
Talking
Grace
about being
O'Malley.
sober.
I
is
know, and then we're
crazy.
like, we're not.
Oh my
sober,
god, I was
so.
supposed to do
Sober life
sober
is boring.
November
It'd be
too.
so
No, we were gonna be
Die.
sober until Gem and Jam, and this is like my.
I
want to
go to Gem and Jam too.
It's
That's
only $200. Do it.
Yeah, we're going.
Brian's driving.
I'm driving too.
I'm not going with Brian. We would drive.
I'm
no,
driving
not
too.
no offense to Brian, but we want to go see Lexi, and we would drive separately to go see Lexi
He's
for
staying
like a
with
week.
us too.
Well,
No, the fuck he isn't.
He is.
I'll believe it when
Allegedly.
Lexi tells me because I
Ooh,
Snapchat her
she said
every
it.
single
She
fucking
said
day.
it. No beef, but she said it.
No beef, but
No beef, but these kettle cooks are.
so
amazing.
how
So
Ethan
good.
and I met is one time. I posted my friend's tattoo.
How many years
that's-
ago?
It's like
I'll take one though.
2.5 years ago now. Yeah, I posted my friend's tattoo. That's like the atmosphere.
Mhm.
God loves, and then it's like crossed out, and it's loaves.
But when did we first
Ugly.
meet?
We first
Or
met.
that, yeah.
We first met a long time ago at Grizz Rocks
In 2016.
in 2016, and I
Oh, the
was.
hot first,
And this
you
is
said?
the
Yep.
first
Actually?
moment.
So
Like,
sweet.
no,
I
like
wanna
dead
cry.
Like,
ass.
actually.
The
You
first
had it
moment
Yep.
that he said that he
Yep.
was
Going
like,
up.
And I hated
Oh,
Jack since
I-
then.
Do you hear what he's saying? I hear it.
Kill
I'm gonna
myself.
kill myself.
he
Anyway,
said
we don't
that
need therapy,
the
we're
first, he said that the moment that he like saw me, I was smoking a joint on the Red Rock stairs, and he was like,
With Jack.
Alright, I'm
With
over
my
it.
ex, yeah.
I'm over it.
Because
And
the
then-
bullshit for however many
Fast
long, it was
forward.
not love like this. The fuck.
fast forward, I
Shut
posted that
up.
Snapchat of my friend's tattoo, and he was like, what did you say? Atmosphere is a god or some shit like that, and I was like, I was
So
like,
then
God
I said
loves.
atmosphere is God.
Atmosphere is God. And I said,
Yeah.
This
God
is my
loves
favorite.
ugly, so God loves me. And he was like, you're not ugly, you're beautiful. And I thought it was somebody else. And I was like, you know who else is beautiful? Your girlfriend. Don't message me like. Well, I didn't say that, but I said like.
You was like,
Your
you were like,
girlfriend.
don't you want to say that to your girlfriend?
Ooh.
Yeah, and he was like, I don't have a girlfriend. And I was like, aren't
That's
you?
spicy.
Blah blah blah. And he was like,
Wow,
no. And I was like,
slippy
oh.
Oh, you're
Hey.
not. Hey.
And then I was like, oh yeah, like you're friends with this person and this person and like Jack.
All the fuck ass.
He was like, yeah, like not really. And I was like, okay.
Honestly, at that time, I was friends with my brother, and that's it.
Nah, you used to be friends with some fuck ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
and
long
then
time
the
ago.
first
I
the
used to be
first
a
date
fuck
that
ass.
we went on, he made me drive his truck. And it was the scariest shit ever. Oh.
It was the first experience I ever had
Because
where I
it was your
actually
first date when
liked
he
a
took
girl
you
in a like real way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was the first date?
Our first date.
Oh
he
my
took
god,
me-
I don't want to talk about it.
I do.
He took me
I
on a
don't.
hike to the mountains, but he
Don't.
picked me up from my apartment,
I don't.
and he got out of the truck and he said, "You driving?" And I said,
Because
Yep.
we were
"I
talking.
am."
All right.
I
before
didn't mean
that,
right then,
we had
babe.
sent
remember
each
when
other.
we were asking
My
about town.
my old Samsung would tell you how many texts you had with someone, and before that date, we had texted each other over 1,000 times.
We
And
talked a
I
lot.
and I talked to her. I had talked to her about how I have a truck and how I really like diesel trucks, and that's what I drive at work. And so she asked me. She said, "Is your truck a diesel?" And I said, "No."
No,
and she
I'm
was like,
Diesel.
no, she said. I said no, and she was like, "Oh, cool, all right." And I was like, "Have you ever driven a truck?" And she was like,
He's
"One time, my dad had me drive his truck, and I didn't. I didn't like it." And I was like, "All right, well, how about you drive my truck?" And she was like, "I would do it." And I was like, "Okay."
yeah, it's got
So then, as
stickers.
soon as I saw her, I was like,
I
"All
was
right,
trying to be so cool and chill.
you're driving." Yeah, and that whole
Not
time.
right then.
I'm over it.
Okay, continue.
Keep it going.
No.
Whatever. We went on a hike
No.
for like 9 hours, and it was really good.
No.
But Ethan didn't eat anything because he was nervous. So I brought all these snacks, and I was just.
I ate before.
I did
We
not.
love to eat.
I did eat before.
And then he invited me to our
Because I
second
didn't
date
want
was
to be
his
hungry
friend's
with
wedding.
her. I didn't want to.
Your second date was your friend's wedding?
And
Yeah.
the only reason that
This
I said
is
yes
literally new
because
girl. This is new girl.
And it was my friend Eric.
Listen,
Shout
the
out
only
to
reason I said
Eric.
Yes, because it was an open bar.
I mean,
Shout out Eric.
Girls trying to drink
And shout out
too.
Spencer.
Yo, when I got
If it's an open
Shout out
bar,
Spencer.
And
Spencer
it
and
was
Trinity, those
catered
are my
by,
friends
like,
that got married.
some Mexican. Yeah, shout out Spencer and Trinity.
And it was at the
Thank
Bacon
you for a
Social
fun
House.
night.
Oh my god, yum.
Yeah,
On
it
the
was the
top
Bacon
house- top
Social
floor.
open
House.
bar.
Yep.
Open bar.
I'm there.
I'm so there.
They were like,
Crazy.
"What do you
I've
want
never
to drink?"
done
And I was like,
that.
"Tequila."
And I wasn't even
I'm
21.
there.
I wasn't even
Yeah,
21.
Ethan wasn't 21,
And,
and we got.
All of my brother's friends were there, and they were all so jealous because I was with a girl, and my brother and all of his friends were not with a girl.
They were trying.
They were trying to fuck her.
Yeah.
No, they were just. I brought her, so they were talking to her. All of my brother's friends and my brother are scared of girls.
I was
so
about to say
don't
they
talk to
didn't talk to me. They just like
Sorry,
looked at
Colin.
me.
And they all knew
Seems
her,
scared
like
girls.
they all knew her from past
Well,
experiences.
because I had
from,
met everybody
previous
before, but
time.
I just didn't know
but
them, and
they
I was
were
just
all
like,
scared, so they didn't
"Margaritas,
talk to her.
Let's go.
And so
tequila.
everybody
Let's
started
go.
getting drunk, and then I was like, the whole time I was trying to get my brother hooked
No,
up
you
with
got
this
it.
like photographer, and he just did not want to talk to her.
Okay,
And
but
at
go
one
eat
point,
for
I
trying.
did all right in like How I Met Your Mother, where Barney's like, "Have you met Ted?" I did that to my brother. I was like, "Have you met Colin?" To
Go
like 4
Ethan.
people, and he didn't. He would like talk to them for like 2 seconds, and then they would be like,
Colin,
"Oh, okay, bye."
Colin just needs to be
And
around
so-
more people.
Well, and then that night we had a great night that night, and then it went from there.
I just went from there.
But on the first
No.
day, I remember I didn't know what kind of person Addie was, and she seemed, not that she's not innocent, but she seemed very innocent. So I didn't
Yeah,
cuss. I
I can
didn't
see
use
that.
any curse words
Oh
the
my
whole
god.
time.
Yeah, he
Oh.
didn't
And,
cuss the entire
and
time.
she
that
was
we're
very
hiking.
hesitant
And
too
you were
because
like,
she
yeah,
loves,
fuck
she
this.
loves
Yeah.
animals.
Yo,
though.
fuck
Like,
shit.
let's
I was like,
not-
ah, shit. God, oh, fuck.
She loves animals though. So when we were hiking up Maxwell Falls in Conifer, and of
Ugh.
course everybody has dogs. And so
Right.
every time there was a dog, Addie looked at the dog and like
I
was
just hate going outside.
like her eyes would like bulge when she
Right.
saw the dog. I could tell she wanted to say hi to the dog and didn't.
But I was
didn't
trying
do
to
it.
be so respectful because
did.
they were
So
hiking.
We were both so respectful
So
with each
chill.
other,
So stupid. I love it.
and we were
Yeah,
so
that's
high
like
too.
cute.
I was about to say, and we like when he got.
I opened
When-
those and
when I pulled up to her
all 3 of you
house,
looked at me.
And I picked her up and
didn't need it,
had her
so-
get in the car to drive. I was
Ethan
like, all
pulled
right,
up, said,
let's pull
"You're
off
driving,"
right now
and
and
then
take a dab.
Yeah, he pulled up, said, "You're driving,"
Babe,
and then
you
we
wanna dab?
got into the parking lot and we took like
And he just
9
said, "Babe, you
dabs,
wanna
and then
dab?"
I drove in the
I'm
mountains for the
titling
first
this
time
podcast,
Babe, you want to
ever.
dab? That's amazing.
I was trying to think of topics at work today. This is my one topic
Addie.
I could think of.
What does it say?
What does it say?
Hey.
I saw Andrew scary face in the
I saw
background.
that too.
It was creepy.
So
Okay, so
scary.
my one topic that I wrote down for this podcast was Addie and Ethan lying about dating when we first met Ethan.
All right, let's start
I
with
write
that.
this down because
Addie lying about Ethan.
This
and Addie
is
dating.
right.
That's it.
let me just speak on
I
this
didn't
for-
lie.
Let me
You
speak on
did.
this for I just need 2 minutes.
No, let her speak.
It was the third night of Grizz.
Grizz Halloween.
This-
the
Halloween.
worst.
Okay.
On Halloween, that was when you first brought Ethan around. I did both of your guys' fun little makeup.
Wait, was this the
Yeah,
first
you
year
did.
of Grizz Halloween?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Okay, wasn't there. Continue.
It was the first time Ethan had come and hung out with the group.
I brought
Those
it
are
on a
literally
whim.
No, take these. Take these.
Those are
Take
literally
these. But take mine. It's okay. Let her cry have her moment. You can take mine.
Can you open
I
this?
share.
Thanks, babe.
Literally, I share.
The audience is too much when I'm drunk. You guys are distracting.
This is fun.
I want
Anyways,
Okay, so you did their little face.
Sorry.
Their
I
fun
did your
face.
guys' fun like face
We were the
makeup,
purge.
and Ethan was like super fun, and like the thing that I
So
liked
funny.
that I enjoyed about you bringing Ethan around was he wasn't like weird.
He wasn't in the corner.
Like he
just-
wasn't, yeah, like
Like
just
he was talking.
What?
She goes, he wasn't in the corner, just
I know.
like
To
yeah.
be honest,
Yeah, I
so,
could
like,
smell and breathe. I could actually
That's so
breathe and
crazy. You have
smell.
some good.
you got good nostrils
No holes.
over there, baby.
No holes.
I could actually see and talk.
Yeah.
Oh my
God.
Continue.
You're
Walking.
cute.
But
when
and you like
walk.
actually like when you first came in like made an effort to like introduce himself to everyone.
Good soul.
Such a good person, and it's like you're in a room
Person.
full
I
of
was like,
I
fucking strangers.
all about
you had
Ethan.
never met like
I love
any
it.
of us, and he was just like, "What's up, guys? I'm fucking Ethan. Fuck's good."
Yeah.
honestly
What the
like
fuck's
that.
up?
too.
That's how you do it.
Literally. And like I
That's
just
how
And he
you
was
do
like,
it.
"Where are we sleeping?"
but also like when
Alright.
I'm awkward, so when someone else is awkward, it just makes it so.
But when they're not, then you
Horrendous.
can feel like
But
you're.
yeah, but Ethan was just like, "What's up? My name's fucking Ethan. The fuck is good. I
Alright,
drive a
so what
diesel
the fuck-
truck,
I mean, it's
and I
true.
love Grizz." And I was
Great, let's
like,
start
Yep.
it
"For
there.
Addie,
Oh, literally
yay!"
perfect, and that you.
And
make us a
then,
nap.
like, I don't even know what happened because I started tripping really hard after that. And
That
then
was true.
I remember at the Grizz show, I was.
you gave me Ivanka free shrooms.
Yeah, and I remember, like
that.
at one point,
Yeah,
like
you
a
guys
few
were
points
very
in the
involved.
night,
Yeah, you
man.
guys
I
gave
looked
us some
back.
Very
shrooms.
kind.
I like looked back to my right to look at everybody and just kind of like to see the
take
venue
it
because
in.
I usually do that when I'm really fucked up. I like to look
No,
around.
real.
And I looked back at you and you were staring at me. And I was like, oh, never mind. Yeah.
Real.
You
I
were
mean, it's
staring
real,
right
though.
at me. Like,
I probably
had no
wasn't though,
hesitation
but
to
like
stop staring at me when I looked at
and
you.
like I was, but
Probably
I
wasn't intentional.
probably
but-
I know, but it
Not like
creeped me out because I was
intentionally.
tripping. So I was like, nope, okay.
No, I was tripping,
Never
so that's probably
mind.
why I was staring at you. I was
Yeah,
like,
probably. I don't know.
Okay.
It
Talk
freaked
about
me
your
out
first
though,
encounter,
so I
then I
didn't
want to talk
look
about
anymore.
my first encounter. So continue.
Yeah.
Could just in this.
But yeah, you gave me Ivanka some shrooms. I was super respectful. But then the like
Tons of
third
gifts.
night on Halloween, like the third day of those 3 days on Halloween, because I think we met you the day before Halloween, or was it? Did you go to all 3 days?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Okay, so we met you on the first day, but on the third day, I was tripping so hard, and so was James, and so we were on the minivan for some reason. And I think you were in the passenger seat, and that was the night that I was like
And
unwell,
Keita was in that
and I like
van,
tapped
too.
out for a second,
Yeah.
like at Grizz.
Yeah.
But once we left, I was fine. When the fucking heater's on,
I
feel
know.
So
I'm like, you can hear me.
very
Very
loud.
loud.
Okay,
It's very
it's
loud.
back on. But
I like
Loud
yelling.
again.
We're-
also.
no, and
I'm
like
like
the
a
mic is
yeller.
like we don't have mics, so like
Yeah,
yelling is like
Yeah,
kinda
it's
good.
fine.
Um,
Ethan, what are
But we're sitting in the minivan,
I
and
thought
I
I saw
think
a bug.
Ethan like came and knocked on the window or something, and I was tripping so hard, and I was like, "Addie, your boyfriend," and you were like, "He's not my
You
boyfriend."
were like, no, he's not my boyfriend.
We're
Stop
just
it.
talking.
Got out of the car.
Shut up.
I literally was like
Sure,
scared
cut the
for
fuck
my
up.
life because I was tripping so hard, and I was like, "She's gonna hate me now because I called Ethan her boyfriend."
Well, also
But they
because
are.
But they were literally.
They were
It's
literally
because,
boyfriends.
alright, I'll clear the air. It's because I never
No,
asked her
she
to be
will
my
never
girlfriend
literally
officially.
okay, because I was mad because him and Leah left to go to my house because Leah like popped up and was like, "I'm gonna come with you. I'm gonna go with you."
And I
was
didn't
like,
want to be like
why
no
the
to Leah
fuck is
because
Leah
I've
going
argued.
with
I know
Ethan
Leah
and I?
before I even talked to you guys. I've
No.
known Leah for a long time, and trying to argue with Leah is not a fucking
It's the
possibility.
equivalent
So
to
I tried to
arguing with
say
her.
no, and she was like,
My eyes
"No,
were
I'm
in
coming
the
with
back
you.
of my head
I'm
when
buying
I
everybody
woke
coffee."
up.
And I was like, "All right, whatever." So then we went
I was
to
like,
Chili
Leo
Shack,
was just a wait.
and then didn't know
But
that
it
you
was
guys
stupid.
were
It was
gluten
a friend
free,
on
so
the
you
new
guys
app.
couldn't
Me
eat
too.
Doritos.
Me too.
Which like again, it was fine. It was stupid.
You were just
I
so
just
mad
didn't want
that whole
anybody
day,
to be
though.
my boyfriend. I
And-
could be single for more than 2 days.
You were so mad that whole
I feel
weekend
like you
too.
and
I
Jack
get
have
it,
been
but-
not together for
We
so
went to
long.
like a comic store.
Dude, no.
A comic
like,
store?
I just
And I tried to
Continue.
give her a jacket, and she
Okay.
did not let me
Wait,
give
like
her a
you
jacket.
tried to give her
Her?
your jacket?
Yeah, because
That's
she was
so
it
sweet.
was
I'm gonna kill
freezing
myself.
outside,
Murder.
and you refused that jacket.
When was this?
When we went
You're
to,
not my boyfriend. Don't get it.
we went to
We're not
Spirit
dating
to
him
get
for your
some to get a
jacket.
costume.
I
and we also
also-
went to a comic store with Brian and Abby
I
because they wanted
also
to do that.
would not let him stay the night at
Yeah,
my
and
house.
Addie was being so fucking
Really?
mean to me the
Yeah.
whole time.
because
She
I was
didn't wanna
like,
talk
no.
to me,
Bonka
and I didn't know why.
That you were being mean to Ethan the whole time in the
Just
comic
agreed
store.
or disagree?
And I had no
Agreed.
idea why.
He goes,
Yeah.
Addie was being so mean to me, and you go,
No, she remembers being there. She didn't say that she
Well,
remembers
don't-
that.
Oh, I thought she was leaving. I was like, well, don't
She
leave.
probably wasn't paying attention or didn't
Oh,
realize.
No, I was
saying I remember going to the.
I remember going to the comic store and I tried to talk to Addie multiple times in the comic
And
store
I walked
and
away.
completely was ignored.
what was your problem?
And I had no idea
You know, I
why.
can't
boyfriend.
remember
I had
right
no
now.
idea
Not my
why. I didn't know me
boyfriend,
going
so
would
He
get
wasn't my
pissed her
boyfriend.
off.
Yeah, no.
I thought that was fine. I
No,
thought
but I
that
just
Leah
told
was
Jules
just
I wouldn't let
annoying
him stay
and
the
that's
night
just
at
what
my
she
house
does.
either. So I'd be
And that's
like,
exactly what
oh,
she does.
it's 1 in the morning.
Leave.
Go home.
You're
home.
such
Literally
a
go
like.
home. I'm
Remember
not.
when
I
I
was
said?
trying to be like that with him, and then he was like, "No, I'm actually gonna be here." And I was like, "No, bye."
Yeah,
He was
Ethan.
like, "No, I'm here," and I was
Yeah.
like,
You're
I would
not
try to
here.
hang out with her, and then it would be like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I try to stay the night, and I'd be like, I sleep on the couch. She'd be like, No, you need to go home.
Such a
Maybe,
gentleman.
maybe drive home at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to work at
And
7
I
o'clock
was
the
yeah.
next day.
I
20
get it.
minutes away because I was like, I'm a strong, independent woman. I just
Oh,
got
need
out
no
of
man.
my new or my old relationship.
that one.
And she wouldn't let me
Yeah, that's
clean
a
anything.
joke.
Okay, your old relationship was a joke.
Yeah.
It was.
No, it was.
No, no, I love you so much.
Compared to Ethan, it was like
Compared to
It's
Ethan.
just like a
shut your mouth.
Addie is
bro.
Addie and Ethan are like
Peanut butter and jelly.
No, literally,
Ooh,
this
I like
is all
peanut butter
together.
jelly.
Ethan loves peanut butter
I
and jelly.
fucking love peanut butter. I just like peanut butter.
No, I was gonna say you're the like epitome of like
Like a
you
good
can
Reese's.
find
Yeah,
someone
Blanca
better.
hates
That's why
That
I'm like,
is so
it's okay.
true.
I'm
You
with someone.
can't
I
They
will
have
find
new
someone that
Reese's and
treats
it's
me
crunchy
like that.
Literally.
Reese's. Crunchy
I
peanut butter.
will.
I've
Yes.
tried
So
like
good.
so many times. Like
I
I
will find someone
have
like
to find
that.
my
I
Ethan.
don't
No.
think
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
What?
I've touched on.
And I'm an Addie, so I have to find Ethan.
No, I feel like it's
Like,
kind of like a mixture.
I
of
tried
you
the
two,
ones
so
with
it's like,
potato
if I don't
chips
find
in
that, I don't want it.
They're
I'll find a
okay.
single. Where's my yakin at?
I like the
Where
crunchy
they
Yeah,
at?
I've heard
peanut
that
butter.
a lot, and it's very true. I've never wear a
Yeah,
shirt
then.
of Jack's.
Yeah, where's
Look
my
at
yakin
Addie's
at?
shirt.
I'm not gonna lie.
She would never
Okay?
wear a
It's
shirt with
really
Jack's
totally
face on
different.
it.
Where's your
Different.
diesel at? That's what you meant to say.
I meant to say, where's my yakin at?
Diesel.
No, I don't want a diesel. I want an Esther.
diesel.
My
Wait,
name is Diesel.
I
Can
want
I talk about like
And
the
Ethan
forest
and
experience when I
Esther
met
Oh,
to
you?
yeah.
my Addie and Addison.
Wait, listen to Jules' first time that she met Yathin.
Kaya, come here. I feel like you need to be
Guest
involved
star, Kaya.
Yeah, join us.
Last
Woo!
breaking.
I just feel like Kai and I, okay,
That sounded like.
5% on our reason
Not
for
sure,
it.
like
Yeah.
last
Okay, because we had met,
I can add like a.
okay, we had met you
Yeah.
like one time before.
It was when we interrogated you when you picked her up from the bars, and we
Right.
literally came up to your car and we're like,
Who's
"So who
that?
are you? And
Who
where
are
are you
you?
taking
And where are you
her?"
murder
watching
her.
Social
What are you
Security
watching?
Number, who
Are
are
you
you?
watching?
What are you
Right
watching?
now?
I found it. It is free.
Ethan.
What's free?
Okay,
Just-
just go
it's
hold
not-
it up to the thing.
No, just listen to the
What's his
story.
name?
It's free.
No,
Okay,
do it real
listen to
quick.
the
Okay.
story.
Okay, before the
Okay,
story.
pause. Okay, pause. I'm hearing nothing.
Okay, now it's on.
All right.
Now we can talk.
All right.
That's what Abby wanted.
The glass.
And then like a bunch of sirens, like.
I wanted that at a different time.
That's all
It needs to be an earth-shattering
We
moment.
did it.
Minutes in, what
Is
do we-
it?
Well, we got it in there.
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, wait.
God.
It's gonna be good when
This
you
is
watch
gonna be
it.
like a 2-hour-long episode.
Absolutely.
Oh, this
Okay,
is so fun. I
shut
wanna do
it
this
down.
every week.
Shut it
Shut it
down.
down.
Stop.
Shut.
Stop.
Stop.
No,
Cool.
Ethan, you
Pause.
don't know.
Pause. Okay.
Continue.
Chugga and I went to Forest 2021. Well, I went to others, but like we went to 2021 and we were like, oh, Ethan's gonna be there. Okay, like maybe we can like bond.
I think
we
it was
didn't know you that much.
2022.
It was 22.
It was one of the years.
It
It
was
was a year.
20.
It was a year.
It was a year.
22.
It was
Thank you.
a
It was
year.
a year.
It was a year.
So we were like, okay, Ethan's gonna be there. Like maybe we can like bond with him. Okay, so we get there. First 5.5 seconds. I don't even know what Ethan
Yeah.
said, but I was like, wow.
I've just
Okay.
never met someone so.
I've never
clicked.
With someone so
easy.
good. I was like, oh, it's
So
Ethan
easy.
and Addie. Wait, and they were like together. Like
Yeah.
you guys were together.
Yeah, we were together.
There was no
No,
fake.
it
No,
wasn't
It
her
was Shiny
boyfriend,
met
though.
him.
Yeah, you
no,
were.
I meant
just
like
like
one
our
other
first,
time to
like,
like
I know.
actual
Long
encounter.
encounters with him.
Right.
We just
Yeah.
didn't go to any shows where like Ethan was there or like anything
Yeah.
where he was actually there where we could chat for a second.
Yeah.
I kept
Yeah, I
him
just
under
remember
wraps.
we kind of talked. For
I was like,
seconds.
how do I
I know about this guy.
The
So,
next
like,
morning, we get up and Ethan's like, "Babe, do you want to dab?" That was just like, it was just like music to my ears that I heard that at like the first
Oh.
time.
babe,
And
do
then
you
he
wanna
said
dab?
something so funny, and I was like, I just loved that your energy was so out there and good.
Because
And like,
it
you wanted to-
matched everyone.
Because I
It matched
was
everyone.
so depressed at Forest, but you were like the only thing that made
The
me like
sun.
smile and laugh
Ethan
the
was the
entire
sun,
time, and I was like,
for sure.
No, we're fine.
The
'cause
sun.
Ethan's here.
Right.
Oh, haha.
No, honestly, like I was just so happy to meet someone that was so like fresh and new.
Yeah.
That was so good.
That was my
And I
first
said to
festival
her like
too.
4,000 times, I was like,
Drink
so I love.
So I love that. And it just like
That.
the whole weekend he was just making me cackle and laugh and cackle and bounce.
And he
And then
carried
she'd just be like,
everything.
He carried everything. Find a boy that carries everything.
I just remember like
I'll never
loading
forget
him
when
up.
he had like
just
all
like-
of his
I had all this
carabiners.
shit in my pockets in my hands.
And he had everything on at one point.
He was
and
like, no, I
taking
got this,
pictures
babe.
Of,
Oh,
like,
It was all
I got
strapped
it.
to my
He's like, don't
backpack.
worry.
and he was like,
We're
no, I got it.
carrying
Watch
nothing
this.
and
Let
Like,
me
I
just,
got it.
let me just
And,
take
like,
this picture and
they're
this
not great,
picture.
but
And
you're
the
But it's
pictures
like
are
also-
not good. But they're
Ethan is the
so
most
cute.
selfless. Like I've never met someone who's just so kind.
He's
For
a
real.
good guy. No, he
No,
really
seriously
is.
though.
You're
Like
a
someone
good
that's just
guy.
like,
Do you know
Yeah.
that?
Okay.
Shut up.
okay. Because
Shut up.
for real,
No,
the
he
first picture
knows
we all took
it.
together, I was
Here's
pissing
a
my
picture of
pants.
Ethan carrying stuff.
He had so much.
Oh my
of
God,
her
the hat!
hat.
Core memory. When he got
Say,
the
yeah,
hat,
yeah,
I've never
yes.
seen a man more excited
About
about
a
a
hat.
hat.
I didn't have any
And they were
sunglasses or
hemp
shade.
hats. He got
It's
me
made
one
out of
too, and it was
100%
so
pure
good.
hemp.
And when
I wear that
we
hat, so.
me, him,
I know,
and
I
Brian went back to camp to like cook food or something, and we
Glad
took
you have
so
that
many
picture.
pictures with our hats because it was sunset, and we just
Yeah.
got our new hats,
Yeah.
and Brian was tripping balls at that point.
Is that
And I
when he
was
put
like,
his foot in the mud and like had a whole fit?
no, it was before that
Okay.
because we were happy, we were doing good,
We were happy.
we were having a good
Oh,
time.
okay, wait. I have to show this. It's the first picture we told Ethan ever.
Yeah, and I have
Right.
a funny one with Ethan.
Look at that! Look at that, guys!
Living
God,
with him
look
has
at
been
that!
a trip, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look at that!
He's
It just
so
keeps going.
fun.
It really does.
Oh my god, I I don't know. I actually might have like not have them.
Speaking
on
of
my phone.
Forrest and
Me
Brian,
and Addie also
when
took
we
the
were at
cutest pictures
Forest
ever
this year,
at Forest.
Brian and I
exist.
had to go do
Really
something.
sweet.
He needed to go to the bathroom or something, and we all went. Or all you guys were going to a different stage, and Brian and I were gonna meet you guys there. And we went to go to the bathroom and got lost. And Brian was like, "Okay, don't tell anybody that we got lost." And like, I wasn't lost. I knew exactly where we were going, but I was just kind of playing along with it. And Brian was so scared that you guys were gonna say something that, like, the fact that we got lost.
So good.
Because like I knew where the bathrooms were, but Brian was
This
just
is,
all over the place.
When you
He
saw
couldn't
me
figure out where to
at
find it.
Forest in 2022.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
he's just so
I look
funny.
cute.
No, this one. Oh, fuck you.
I have so many of these.
No one
Also
can even.
this.
No one can.
Oh, that looks pretty good. I like that one.
Oh my god, Kaya, that's so
Literally,
This was
cackling so hard. Cackling so hard.
Oh my god.
I remember that.
Wait, what?
Oh, it was that. I think your birthday.
It was
My
at
birthday.
the 8th
Or
grade.
her
Her
birthday.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I remember that
One
because I
time,
was talking
oh
shit
my
to you
god,
about it.
such a good guy.
Because I was like, name one Wu-Tang.
Welcome
What's
back.
the point?
Oh,
Hey.
she knows how to move.
She shook it.
Okay, where were we? Forest, but like after that, but like a lot.
Ethan's cool. That's what we did.
Yeah, we were just talking about how cool Ethan is, but
Okay.
at this point, I think we can stop talking about how cool Ethan
Yeah,
Alright.
everybody
I think
shut
so
up.
too.
It's fine. He's fine.
is. See,
All right,
he agrees.
next question.
What?
Do you have one?
No,
Cool.
I just was like, they'll be here. We'll have something to talk
No,
about.
for
you
sure.
know? Cheers is our next question.
Cheers.
How's everybody's job going?
I hate my life.
Shitty job?
I didn't even like cheers.
I got paid today, so it's
Cheers.
like okay. But
Honestly,
Already took a
I would
drink.
quit tomorrow if somebody like dared me to.
I
We
dare
don't
you.
talk about jobs on our podcast. This podcast is me and
Okay.
Jules'
Oh.
job. Other than this, we don't have jobs.
Okay.
that part.
So
I don't work.
send us money. We don't have jobs. This
You
is
don't have
our only
jobs,
job.
this
This
is
is
it.
You got
the job.
anything for that GoFundMe?
no.
For
Not even a
Hennessy
penny.
speakers?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What
You
does
know how
that mean?
expensive that'll be?
She doesn't know what the Hennies are.
Penny.
Your girlfriend
Like the
doesn't know what the
Hennessy
Hennies are.
What
Yeah.
is
Sound
board?
system.
He just got
No,
really
Hound
like-
system.
No, like
The hound system.
like
The
speakers.
Hennessy, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
The
concert
sound
speakers.
system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is I was gonna ask why you guys want that in a house
For
because
fun.
like you're
we want
definitely
it in
gonna
a
have the
house.
Why
cops
wouldn't
over
they
here in a
want
matter of like
Why
10
would
minutes.
I?
You
want
don't know
Hennies in my
that.
house?
Yeah,
You
those
don't know
are
that.
fucking loud.
They don't
Yeah.
have to be all the way
Hennessy's
up.
are loud as fuck.
Yeah.
so positive and so
Okay,
negative.
you can get something,
Like, you don't know,
but they're
babe. You
expensive.
don't know.
Yeah.
Babe wants a dab,
You
you
can
don't
get
even
something
know.
just as good. That's
Babe,
not as
yeah,
expensive.
you took a
For
dab.
his house.
Not just
Yeah,
as
Which
good.
is
yeah,
kind
you
of
can.
rude,
Yeah,
Not
you
just
can.
as good.
but whatever.
Yeah, you can.
To
Anyways.
get
Has
somebody,
everyone
but
here
not
updated
just
their
as
Secret
good.
Just
Santa
as good.
list?
No,
No.
'Cause
it
I
doesn't
haven't.
fucking matter. But everybody say who your Secret Santa is.
No!
Ready, set, go. Silent.
No!
I said silence.
Oh, okay, good.
We weren't actually gonna
One,
say.
two,
Myself.
three, say
I'm
it.
trying really good this year.
I'm
Like,
trying
no
I
one
really
showed
good this
myself
year,
this
and I-
year.
I've already
Okay,
told
but if
30
you have
people.
Chugga or
What
I,
the
or you
fuck?
texted us. Like, we need to know who has each other, so we know, like, what the fuck we
I-
can't get each other.
No,
Like, text us.
Shut up.
No,
I
for
always like
Kaya
knowing
and
who
I.
has her, and then I like when she knows who has me.
So we can say,
So
like,
it can
don't
be,
get
like,
the
if we
same
go
Well,
there,
if
name.
you
like-
have me, you have to tell Blanca too.
Right, but
because
no one has
Blanca
texted
buys
us.
me nothing
Who the
for
fuck?
Christmas, so.
What if I get her something that you've gotten her? That's rude.
Yeah,
Well,
We're
whoever-
roommates.
Christmas
whoever
present
has
from, like, 2
me
years
should
ago.
tell
She
me.
wanted
wanted
a
a
forget.
Subtronics Pashmina that doesn't
That's all.
exist.
No, I wanted a pine cone, a custom pine cone.
You know what I put on my Elster
Yeah, and you
like
have to
last
decide
night?
what goes on
I put
it.
in a
You
wall
haven't
of-
done that, have you?
I put in organizers for our
Ooh, I
fridge.
do.
Honestly,
Well, maybe you should-
I've never
Dude.
heard.
Well, let her
You
know.
put
and
organizers
then you'll
for
get
your
a pint
fridge?
Yeah,
cone.
that's what I put for my my Elfster thing. Was organizers, like, you know, the soda ones
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really
Yeah.
good.
Really, you do?
Yeah.
and the eggs. You have
We
that?
have eggs and soda.
I
Wow,
have the
that's
egg
like,
one.
cool.
dude,
don't
I
have
want
the-
those.
Okay, you want to hear something?
Yeah, I do.
First time I ever got drunk, I
First
was
time?
with my brother and a
Colin.
few of his friends. And
Eric.
actually, I was with
Somebody
Chance
else.
and Leah.
Oh.
And
Really?
his
Leave it
Chance's
out.
friend
No, I'm just
Cameron.
kidding.
This guy Cameron, this big buff dude Cameron Hodgson, he's cool. And we were playing beer pong, but it wasn't beer pong. It was like, I think it was vodka that he had or
the
something. Maybe it was
cups?
rum. No, it was water in the cups. And then you had to take a shot, like every time.
That's
every time.
insane.
And
That's-
I
that sounds
never
like
played
death.
beer pong
Wow.
before, and my
Shoots
brother
out Blanca's
never
party.
played it really either, so he had no idea what he was doing. And I was just kind of throwing the ball in the cup, and I didn't make a single one. And Chance and Cameron were playing, and they just made every single fucking cup. Like they didn't miss.
Cheating.
I shot
Really cheated.
once, and then they just kept going, and they just kept throwing them in and throwing
How?
them in, throwing them in. It was.
If you make it, you go again.
They're so good. They were just
They're
pros.
so good.
And they were fucking with us, and they knew. And my brother was driving, so he couldn't drink. So I had to drink every single time. Anything
Had
happened
to.
to our team, it was my turn to drink.
Black
And
out.
I wasn't
Ten
blacked out.
shots.
I remember everything that happened, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yes.
Beer pong?
Yeah.
With
I
shots is
remember
10 shots.
I was
That's-
stoned. So
I'll
like
die.
as soon as I got really drunk, I was all
Yeah,
spinny.
that's 10
And
shots.
he had
is 10 shots.
well,
20.
he had the guy Cameron had a beanbag, and at that point I was really really drunk and spinny, so I went and laid down in the beanbag,
So,
And I
that.
fell asleep,
Like a
like
bag.
spinning, like the whole time I was like spinning, and like Chance has a video of me like doing this, sleeping,
Put it down.
Spinning
because
with
I
your
was
spins.
spinning, and then like
I just
we had to leave.
Yeah, maybe if you just go.
Well,
with
we
the
had to
spins.
leave, and so we
Spin
had
with
to
the
go
spins.
back to drop Chance off because I was with my brother and he was driving. So we went to go drop Chance off,
You wanted
and I wanted to just fall asleep. So I was trying to go to Chance's house, and he was screaming at me, "No, you cannot come to my house," because my mom was gonna be pissed. So I went back to my house, and my mom was pissed that I was so drunk, which was horrible, and I hated it. And then I ended up throwing up like the entire night. The next day, I threw up the entire morning, and I never slept in my brother's room, but I brought my mattress all the way from upstairs down to 2 levels to the basement to where he was to sleep on the floor in my
Next
mattress
to him.
next to
I
my
thought-
brother because we were both drunk and sick.
I
and-
thought that you didn't throw up, and the first time you threw up was your 21st.
Well, not while drinking. I had a hangover.
Oh. Because he was like, no, I
No, it
threw up on
wasn't
my
that
21st
night.
because Blanca told me,
It was
just let
not.
it out. It's fine, just
It
let
wasn't
it out.
that night. I didn't throw up that night. It was the next morning. First time you ever got drunk.
First,
I don't remember.
okay, the first time I ever got drunk, I'm not 100% sure. I think it was off of Four Loko.
How old were you?
Yikes. Poor
Okay,
Loco.
wait. No,
Oh,
actually,
sponsor us.
wait. I remember the first time I got drunk. The first time I got drunk, I was with my friend at the time.
How old were you?
7.
I want to say I was like 14 or 15.
I was gonna say I was 14 when I first got drunk.
Literally.
And
4.5.
no, but this
Oh,
is like
actually,
the
no.
most foul fucking story you will ever
Huh?
hear.
Okay, continue.
Do it.
Never be more disappointed in me.
Let's hear it.
Don't listen to the audience. The audience is not here. Oh,
No more silly things,
no
babe.
phones.
No more phone time. Where's your phone? Can I see your phone? Can I see it? I need to check something really quick on it. Can I see it?
I don't have it. I don't have it. Stop! Anyways. No, this is really bad.
So
and
aggressive.
I really regret doing this, but you know, it happens. Me and Caitlin were walking to King Soopers, walked back
Who's
home.
Caitlin?
My old best friend.
Okay.
Long
Walking back
story.
home from King Supers.
Frenemies.
A little bit, yeah.
What did you get at King Supers?
I can't fucking tell you. Probably like goldfish and Chips Ahoy Chewies
Okay.
because that was me and Caitlin's go-to.
I
Ethan
like the
doesn't
chewy
like
ones.
crunchy.
But what
That
kind
sounds
of
good. The
that's
chewy ones
crazy.
are
Chips
good.
Ahoy Chewies are the
Were they
best
the
Chips Ahoy.
colorful goldfish
Yeah.
or like
I don't like-
Parmesan?
I don't like
Flavor
crunchy
blasted.
cookies.
Hell
No.
yeah. Hell
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Anyways, can't eat either of those anymore. They both have gluten. Anyways, doesn't
Damn,
matter.
back in the day
I'm
when it
gonna
was
try myself
gluten.
over.
We were walking back home, and
Back
on the
in the gluten
side
day.
of the road, I shit you fucking not, on the side of the road,
Oh my God.
we found half a full handle of Jack Daniels. Half
Sick.
You
full.
should not. You should
I would
leave
never
it.
And
say
me
okay.
and my friend Caitlin,
You picked it up.
Caitlin said, I love Jack Daniels. And I said, I've never, like, really gone, like, drunk off Jack Daniels. I've
Yikes.
never gotten drunk, period. And she was like, okay, let's take it. And I was
Take
like,
it.
okay.
Rabies.
14.
Rabies.
I'm like 14 or
literal rabies.
Well,
14?
yeah, it was 14 because I was 15 when I started
Gosh,
dating
I don't
stupid
want that.
idiot.
Stupid dum dums.
And like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Ski.
Yo.
So yeah, we're in like
Stupid.
7th or 8th grade.
We hate that guy.
Picked up the half a handle of Jack Daniels off the side of the road.
I feel like that's vile.
That's so
Here's
gross.
the East Elementary
Aw.
School fucking fence, and here's the bottle. We picked that
What if it
bottle
was
up.
Yesterday when I was 12.
What if it was actually
Smelled it.
smelled it? Didn't smell like crack, so it was fine.
So
We see you guys are the ones distracting Ethan.
Literally
Nothing is distracting.
There.
I'm
Lots of
laughing at what
fuck
you guys
shit.
are saying.
They're laughing
Are
at
you
my
kidding?
story.
I'm
We're
We're being an audience.
So
You're
come
so
on.
quiet, no one could hear us.
Just
we were talking
continue.
to each
Stop.
other. The live
Being so
audience
self-conscious
is
can continue.
Being
Pause.
self-conscious.
Yeah.
Okay.
That word.
Keep it rolling.
We're pause the
Anyways.
pod.
Beep, beep.
So
Cool.
we pick up the bottle, we take it back to my house, and we like turned all the lights off in my room and like ate
Turn
our
the
snacks.
lights off.
And then I had this like
Why do you turn the lights off?
I had to drink because we were drinking and we were so
Ooh.
edgy and we were scared.
With the lights off?
Well, it's when I had this like it was Wonka's old
I'm
lamp,
sleeping.
and I had this one.
I'm sleeping, Mom. My lights off.
We're just never gonna post this podcast. It's going straight to garbage. I like
it. It's good.
No, I had this lamp with like 3 different light bulbs, and I had one light bulb that like I could change the color on my phone,
Ooh.
and I changed the color to blue, and that was it. It was the one blue light and no other lights because we were like.
Were they like yellow or they were like white?
She
Blue.
literally.
The other 2 lights though.
on?
Oh, you didn't have those on. So just the one blue light. Okay.
Okay, she said blue. There is a blue light,
I know, but you said there was 3 light bulbs.
but she literally
But it
said
was-
one.
You know,
was blue.
Oh, only one bulb.
you know,
was
no,
there.
back in the day when they had those like.
The three lamp. The 3 lamp that you could bend them.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
He
about.
knows what I'm talking about.
I want one of those now.
The plastic, and it's just like gray and bendy.
Yeah.
That's
And you
nice.
just bend them wherever it's classy. Super
So
classy. Like lime green. Super classy.
I only turned on one light bulb and it was blue because we were like, yeah, we're gonna pretend like we're going to bed. We had this weird ass setup with like all of our snacks, and like in the middle of all of our snacks was this bottle. And my friend Caitlin just started chugging on this
Oh,
bottle.
nice.
And I was
Scary.
like, well, fuck it. If
Yikes.
she's doing it, I'm gonna do it. So, like, we started
That's
chugging
not
on this
how it
bottle
should
of
go.
Jack
Daniels.
Daniel.
Jack Daniels.
Dan.
Jack
I
Daniels.
did your machine in that.
Yeah, that.
I'm scared, honestly.
And
Yeah,
like,
this
we
is
both
a
just got
lot.
pretty drunk and passed the fuck out, if I'm being honest. So, it wasn't that crazy, but it was just the fact that we drank a bottle of Jack Daniels. So
From
we
the
found out-
side of the road?
Yeah,
that's
but the first time I
disgusting,
actually,
man.
like,
Yeah, I
blacked
wouldn't have
out
trusted that.
was my friend Raceland had a Halloween party, probably like my junior or sophomore year of high school, and I drank a half a handle of Bacardi and a half a handle of Malibu,
Yikes.
Kill myself.
and I
bro.
was fucked up, and I was like, I just need to go to bed because I'm so fucked up, and I'd never been that drunk before, so I'd never had like the spins or anything.
Oh.
So I went and laid down, and Kendra was like sleeping right next to me on the floor of Raceland's little sister's bedroom. Keep in mind, all of us had bought a hotel room for Raceland, his mom, and his little sister, so that we could have a house for ourselves. So
That's
bought-
kind of cute.
we bought a hotel room for all of them.
We can have a house for
Yeah, and like
Cute.
Raceland's whole house is the size of our old house was the size of our garage. So like we were like, no, you guys gotta go. So me and Kendra were sleeping on the floor, and I laid down, and I was like, and I just started spinning, and Kendra was laying next to me, and I was she's like, when? Drive back. And she like ran, and I could hear her being like, does anybody know where the trash bags are? Does anybody know? And I just threw up everywhere, all over the carpet. Carpeted floor.
No,
that's
come
so
on.
And then I got up
I'd be
and
pissed.
well, because Mary came in the room and Mary was like, "We gotta get you to like the toilet." Mary picked me up and
Good
took me to the bathroom, and Raceland's throwing up in the toilet, and I literally shoved him off the toilet like as he's throwing up.
Ew.
Shoved him off the toilet.
Mid-vom.
Started throwing up in the
Oh
toilet.
God, with
He
his.
starts throwing up in the bathtub.
Oh my god, this is
Ugh.
the worst story.
Raceland
Honestly,
had a
I've never
girlfriend
had
at the
anything worse.
time, and Raceland's girlfriend was like rubbing his back, and Mary's
No.
like holding my hair back, and me and Raceland were like, ah, high five. Projectile vomiting.
She did
And
it in
then-
God
Disgusting.
direction.
I
I
love that.
like came back to consciousness for like 4 seconds, and then I fell in Raceland's vomit in the bathtub.
Oh
I'll
my
die.
god.
I'll die.
Then I washed
Literally
it off
throw
of
up.
me, went out of the bathroom, drank 2 more Coors Banquets, blacked out again,
Oh.
and then I woke up at my friend Maggie's house.
Why'd you drink more?
More Coors Banquet.
You can rally.
More
Also,
Coors
the
Banquet.
first time that
I
I
would've
blacked
stopped.
out, I remember
No.
how it
Especially not
started.
Coors Banquets.
No,
So I'd
I
be
would
like,
keep
fuck
sober.
that. I want water.
The first time I blacked out, I remember
Ugh.
we had a handle of
That sounds horrible.
gold tequila, and we were just like passing it around and
What
telling
brand?
funny stories. I can't remember. I think it was Jose Cuervo.
I knew.
Yeah, of course
I
it
knew
was.
this bitch
And it was a
gonna say some
handle,
shit
and
like
we're
that.
passing it around, and it was a couch like this, and I was sitting like on the like floor over there, and my right there, over there, and my friend Nick handed me the bottle, and I looked at him, and I just remember like opening my mouth and vomit just like coming out,
Just
and he
stop.
was like, "What?" And I was just like, "What?" And he picked me up and took me to the bathroom and was like, "Stay here." And I got in the shower and I was like, "I'm gonna take a shower with all my clothes so I can wash my clothes."
Wash me and my
That's
clothes.
so smart. It's really good. And my friend at the time, Maddie, came in. Or no, it wasn't Maddie. It was Roma. Roma came in and was like, "What the fuck? Like, we need to get you out of here." But we didn't have a car, so she went. Her grandma's house was like a block away, so she went to her grandma's house, and her and our other friend Sawyer like stole the car
Yikes.
and drove
Sounds a
it
little
back
creepy.
to Sawyer, or drove it back to whatever house we were at. Got me in the car, and then drove to Taco Bell on Broadway, and they were like trying to get something from Taco Bell, and then Roma drove on the wrong side of the street,
Been
and
there.
it was just
At that,
really
coming
scary.
out of that Taco Bell.
Coming
What
out of
the-
Yeah,
that
coming
Dutch
out
Roast
of
with
that
Andrew.
Taco Bell on Broadway. Yeah.
I've driven
And it was when
onto
the-
other side of the
It was
street
when
on
the
accident.
AMC,
Which
like,
Broadway?
or no, the,
Taco Bell. There's a
the
lot
what's
of
the
them.
bowling? You know the bowling
Yeah.
alley?
AMF.
AMF? Yeah, sure.
The
it
one
was-
off Littleton Boulevard?
No, the one on Broadway
Yeah.
that used to be there.
Or Powers?
It used to be there.
there?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not
I know
there.
that
It's
one.
still there.
No,
Yeah, there
I'm
used to
talking
be
about
Dairy
the
Queen.
bowling alley that
Oh.
used to be right across the street from Taco Bell next to
I
the
thought you were talking about the Taco Bell.
No, across the street from Taco Bell. She got into that, and they were like, "Addie, are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm gonna throw up." And they opened the door, and I just.
Stop.
And then we went back to Roma's grandma's house, parked the car, snuck. We were trying to sneak in through her window, and Roma pushed me in through her window, got in, and we were laying on her bed, and her grandma opened the door, looked at us, and I went, "Hey, grandma!" And she just went, "Roma, you're grounded," and closed the door. And that was the first time I blacked out, and I woke up the next morning, and we went and saw Adventure Club and Caked Up. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. And got, like, fucked up there, too, so. It was really scary, because I puked a lot, but it was really fun.
Nice.
That was my first time.
Okay, Jules' turn.
I literally don't know.
Oh.
Like, I'm trying to think, and I'm not
What's
sure.
the oldest memory you can think of getting drunk?
Okay, first Roddy Town, like 2015.
That's it.
Like, I mean, maybe before, like,
of anything
I'd say, like, okay,
for memory.
probably. Okay, went to some crazy house parties in high school, so I feel like that was probably one of them.
Right.
And I feel like it was definitely Bacardi,
Oh.
for sure.
So gross.
And I swear, I just
Don't call me
remember,
growing up with-
I think it was New Year's, 24, who knows? One of the 13s or the 14s.
What are the
One
teens?
of them. It's one of the teens. I just remember getting so nervous because I didn't know that many people. So I was like, alcohol. But shut it down, right? Like, shut it down because, like, what was I doing?
And
Get it out of my system.
you had to
'Cause I
party, drink Bacardi a little bit.
No, and I had to. That was really
Bacardi,
good.
Yeah.
That was
Bacardi.
really
Yeah.
good. No, I
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah.
So
Just a
I
little bit.
drank the Bacordis
Yeah.
and shouldn't have.
But like
I just remember puking in this very expensive house in this bathroom that was literally the size of my room now. The bathroom was the size of my room. How?
I hate
It was in
that.
Heritage Estates, so that's why.
I hate that
Huh.
so much.
So expensive, and I just remember the next morning I woke up and I was like, kill myself. It was just a house party, right? Just like a Highlands Ranch house party.
Those
Sounds
are
like
crazy
fun.
though, because
They were.
rich
It was
kids,
really. It was
they
really
just-
rich.
One time,
The most coke I've ever seen in my life.
most drugs are at
I've
like, the
ever
chick-
seen.
And I didn't know that
it's
until
because it's
I
the
was
Arapahoe
with
kids.
well until I was with Jack.
It
'cause
was
he
Rock
a Cherry
Canyon
Creek
kids
kid.
though.
Oh,
Like Jack was a
those
Cherry
bitches.
Creek guy, and I didn't know that they had like
Oh, yeah.
money like that. And his friend would go on like a school shopping trip and get like
Lies.
Gucci and Louis, and then
Target.
like 3
Walmart.
8-balls. And I was like, oh, okay. That's
That's
like
fine.
back
School
then.
supplies.
Yeah.
3 8-balls.
Says some good school supplies.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Really
And then
helpful.
Yeah.
Better
Back
than a
in my
calculator.
day-
Back in my day, we just like didn't get 3 8-balls.
Back in my day,
Just got like 1 or 2.
just got like a bunch of Zans.
This
We
is
just
half
got
one,
Xannies
you
and
know?
Oxys.
My biggest flex is I survived
No.
the Xanax shortage of 2017.
My biggest flex is I never adapted to the Xanax.
Don't ever say that
I've never
again,
taken a
Xanax.
Xan bar.
I've never
Xan.
Xan
Ever.
ever.
What
My
do you
own
need
pod-
Xanax
Yeah.
for?
Crazy.
And once.
Because they zombify you.
It just
like,
doesn't like
My- alright.
They took it out.
I remember
Makes me
my
so
my mom got some Xanax for her dog, and my
he
brother
took some.
got a
that's
hold
so
of it,
different. That's
and he
so
took
different.
it, and he was literally like a
That's
fucking
not
zombie.
the same
Like
thing.
he was like this, looking at everybody
It's
like
not the same thing.
like
Stands
talking
for
gibberish.
dog.
Okay, no, I
It
was
was
like,
bad.
Coherent.
And then he slept for like 15 hours.
I was taking Zog
Zogox.
Zogdanax.
Isn't it like the same shit basically though?
No,
I don't think
it's not.
I was
Definitely
definitely
don't
just
think it
taking
is.
human Xanax, not dog Xanax. So.
Human
I know.
Xanax is creepy. I don't know. Lexi and her boyfriend
Fuck
used to
all
take
that
like
shit.
4 or 5 Xanaxes. I don't know if it was like a square or like a whole bar, but they would just always have Xanax, and I'd be like,
No.
You
"You're
barely even
doing
need
that?
Yeah.
That's
It
crazy."
was one little square, and I was like,
I was never attracted to it because I wasn't like I'm just
Yeah.
trying to.
Just cocaine is crazy.
Cocaine is
"No, you should get you
grody.
partying instead of just like."
No,
Okay.
Xanax had me partying.
Well, it's when you
How?
fight the sleep. That's the party.
Both at the
Fighting
same
the
time.
Because it is
Cocaine
the
and
Lulu
Xanax.
hour.
Mix the
Lulu
cocaine with the
hour.
Xanax.
And it was like at 3 in the morning.
No, crush the cocaine up and then crush the Xanax up. Pour it in some water,
real upper
mix
downer.
it up.
Hey, if you can't
Drink
pour
it.
it in
Yeah.
water,
you
that's
should
how
make
you
water.
get poipus.
In 8th grade,
Drink it.
me
Come on.
and throwback to Caitlin, the same girl that made me drink the Jack Daniels.
Shout out,
side of the
Caitlin.
Shout out,
That made
Caitlin.
you snort
Shout
cocaine.
out. Watch
No,
this.
she would make us knock off
Not
lean
to
and bring it
feel
to social studies class in like 8th grade,
Yikes.
and we'd get faded as fuck off NyQuil and
Social
Sprite.
studies, that's risky.
Social
NyQuil and
studies.
Sprite.
Yeah, because like we didn't get our hands on real codeine.
Yeah.
I didn't get my hands on real codeine till I was like a junior in high school.
I remember my mom gave me some codeine one time because I was sick.
That shit'll get you
And
faded than a.
I
Oh!
didn't
Have you guys
actually
ever
use
had
it when I was
liquid
sick. I
Oxy?
saved it and then I used it with
Liquid
my brother.
Oxy
Liquid?
is crazy.
Fun.
Ryan
Yeah.
used to have that
Scary.
shit all the time.
Fucking
Codeine and
Roma
liquid
got-
oxy.
Roma got liquid oxy for her tonsils being taken out, and Vince was like, "Yeah, liquid oxy, let's
Faded than a
go."
hoe.
Faded. We were so fucked up, and we were in a hotel room because their like basement was flooding or something, and so we had to be in a
Yikes.
hotel room, and we were just all fucked up. prancing around this little hotel room.
First time I got faded
That's
off, like
so silly. Why would we?
no, and like that's the thing. It's like why would you?
What
Why
about the
would you
first time you ever
wanna-
got?
Do you want to scoot? You acted like you wanted to scoot, and
I thought
now
she was
I'm
like-
here.
Because then I just said.
I was at the Buck Rec Center.
Oh, I love the Buck.
Every good story starts with a
the
good
Buck?
Buck Rec Center.
Yeah, the Buck Rec Center is
It's
sick.
a rec center that has a lazy river.
I've never been.
Let's go.
Really?
Let's
We're
go to
going.
the Buck.
Tomorrow.
Honestly, down. I'm off.
I'd love to go.
So it was me, Carlos, Mary, Jade, Piper, and
You actually had a friend.
Sounds
named
like the
Piper.
old school
Yeah,
crew.
that's cute.
I've met
Yeah, I
a few
love
people named Piper.
Honestly,
Haley.
Piper?
Fun
Where
fact,
are you?
shout out Carlos and Haley.
No.
You know what you did.
You guys know?
Yeah, fuckers.
Anyways, both
Better
of
be
them were
watching.
there. Anyways, I'm there, and this was the first time I ever took a dab.
Okay.
So
Oh,
this is
so
This
good.
is the first time you ever smoked at all?
no, this is the first time I took a dab.
Okay.
This is the first time I can ever remember like getting like belligerently high. And it was my first time taking a dab. And it was out of like a nectar and just like a puck.
Yeah.
And Carlos had like a 3-gram puck just in like a half-gram puck size. So
What a little devil.
he told me, but he was like, be so
just
careful,
so
like
double.
literally
He's
tap
so
it on there. He took a dab like in there for me
Yeah.
so that I could just like go and then like,
Yeah.
and so I like go, heat it up, I go in to like take that little thing, and the fucking bitch fucking behind me bumped my fucking arm, and my arm went through the entire puck.
Ooh.
And, like,
You
The
took
wax,
a fatty.
the wax was like this thick in like a puck
Call the
like
cops.
this
Call the
size.
cops.
And
How old are you?
Chuck Lucid.
I was.
Are you allowed to do that?
15.
Are you allowed?
So
Is that legal? You were
Nice.
in the Buck Rec Center?
no, we were outside getting ready to go into the
Oh,
Buck Rec Center.
that's
Oh,
dumb,
going
stupid.
in.
And I
Stupid,
go
dumb
through the
idiot,
entire
guys.
thing. There's, I
So
shit you
easy
not,
to
a
follow.
line in this fucking puck
Please
that is
don't.
just like clear as day.
Nice.
And I was like, I blow out this cloud that is the fattest fucking cloud I've ever fucking seen. And but the second I blew it out, I was like,
I'm high.
I'm about to be faded than a hoe. I'm about to be faded than a hoe. And
Fader than a hoe.
but
Is that
nobody
what you just said?
faded than a hoe.
Oh, I like fader
Fader
better.
than a hoe.
Fader than a hoe.
Fader than a hoe. I swear to God.
But I knew. I was like, it's game over.
It's
But nobody else like gave a fuck.
How
nobody
was the
cared.
Buck Rec
Like
Center?
Carlos, well, I'm getting there. But like Carlos was like, yeah, you'll be really high, but you'll be good, babe.
Shut up. He's the worst. Why would he say something like that?
And no,
lie.
I
Don't lie.
Honestly, first time, you're
spoiler
gonna
alert,
die.
You're
I
gonna-
wasn't.
You're gonna die.
Anyways,
Spoiler
Have to
alert,
pee.
you were okay.
You still
It
can't
was
use your phone.
not.
Died.
whatever. Keep talking. He has to pee. No,
I
he has
also
to
have to pee, but it's okay.
Yeah, we literally.
But yeah, we're like, okay, like let's go inside, and I'm like, okay, let's go inside.
Let's
So
do it.
we get inside, we like check in at the Buck, and then we like get to like the changing room, and I get in there, and that's when it all hit me, and I was like, I like sat down on those like stools they have in there, and I was like contemplating every life
I'm
decision
not
I
gonna
have ever
make
fucking made.
it.
And I was like, I'm not. And like everyone was spending the night at my house that night because my parents were gone.
Oh, you're a
So,
sneaky little guy.
I was
Sneaky little guy.
I was not sneaky in
I
high
wasn't
school
either.
until like senior
I was
year.
sneaky
Bro, but
starting
your mom
7th
could
grade.
Sniff it out all the time.
Really?
And
Not
my
on
mom
me.
Dead to it.
On you guys, but not on me.
She was like literally.
I think I got
It's
caught.
the youngest. The
I got
youngest
caught,
they
like,
never
twice.
get
Stop
caught.
carrying.
And-
But, well, she was up our.
Yeah, they stopped fucking
Ass
carrying
every
her.
For real?
Yes.
They
No, yeah,
stopped
my
carrying
mom was
with the
in their
youngest.
buttholes
One time
all
my
the
mom
time.
just
Same with my
woke
sister
up.
Tessa.
Anyways, no. Anyways,
They got Tessa every other day, bro.
yeah, that's how they fell with her. But yeah, my parents were gone, so I was like, everyone was spending the night at my house. So I was like, okay, like we'll get back to my house and like I'll be good by then and like everything's fine. So I'm like, I'll just hang out, and I was like trying to pretend
chill.
so hard that I was good. I was trying so hard to pretend that I was
In
good.
the bus
Stop.
center.
You can't even hear us.
Yeah, but she's not listening.
It's so funny. It's so good.
Anyways,
Okay.
but so yeah, I was
Fighting for your life.
fighting for my life, literally fist fighting demons in the Bucks Rec Center locker room.
I've never been.
It's
We'll
really
go there.
crazy.
And like once you go, it's the back rooms of Rec Center.
Yeah.
It is that and the Inglewood Rec Center are the
Yeah.
back rooms of Rec Centers. And it's
Because
like
you have to go through to go to the pool. You have to go through like
kill
the,
myself.
terrifying.
It's horrible.
Terrifying. And it's
But you have to do it like, and there's old ladies that are like naked going to the sauna.
You don't
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you pop that pussy out for a real one. Like, they don't
Literally,
give
they
a
come
fuck.
out of the showers
They don't
butt
give a
ass
fuck.
naked
Don't.
with their
Stop.
wrinkles, and they just like sit. Oh, I remember being so terrified.
So,
of that.
no, it gets so much better. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna follow everyone's lead. Like, let's go.
Right.
We are all like, okay, let's go to the hot tub. It was like winter time, and the hot tub with
Okay.
the buck is outside.
Yeah, and it's
Oh.
so cool to
And
go out there the winter
Oh.
time when it's snowy.
It actually is like pretty nice.
It's so nice, but when you're like little, it's so cool to go out there and be like outside.
Aesthetic as fuck.
Oh, it feels good in here now.
But so we get into the hot tub, and I'm sitting there, and I have my phone. Fun fact: I don't have any photos, videos, or anything, and like that's like a big thing because like I would smoke with Mary and Piper all the time, and
Right.
I had so many videos, funny
Right.
photos.
Right.
whatever.
Right.
There's not a single photo evidence of myself that I took of myself. Holy Mr. Mouth. And there's this, it's just us. And then this one fucking, no shade, Indian dude sitting in this fucking hot tub. And
You
like,
wouldn't leave?
no. Oh, it was like us going into like sophomore year. Because I remember this guy being like, what high school does everyone go to?
Oh my god, he was
And-
a pedophile.
And Carlos is like, I go to Heritage, I'm going to Heritage. And like Mary and Piper are like, CP, and like Haley are like, CP. And like, he's like, the fuck is that? It's like
Yeah,
completely
what
out
is
of
that?
district.
Right.
Continue.
Cherokee Trail.
That's what I meant.
But, and I was like, oh, I'm about to like go into like my sophomore year, but I'm transferring to Littleton. And he's like, what do you think about Littleton? What is Littleton like? I have a daughter, and like I don't know what school to send her
Stop.
to.
We
She's
can't
going
talk
into
about that
high
right
school,
now.
like, and I don't know what school to send her to. And I'm like, this was the only time I think I ever like looked at myself high in a mirror and been like, you look fucking high. Like the
Can't
first
tell you
time my
I'm
eyes
not
were
that
ever like bloodshot red, like
Weird.
gone as fuck. And this guy's just like talking to me, and it was right after I got my first nose piercing, and everyone was like,
The
"Oh,
first time.
it was like." So my first nose piercing, it was like right after that, and everyone was like, "Oh, let's go into the pool." And I was like, "If I go into like the pool, I don't want to like get chlorine on my nose. Like
Yeah.
that's bad for it." And everyone's like, "Okay, well, so you just stay in the hot tub, and we'll leave and go in the pool."
That's not how it works.
Everyone fucking left me.
With this Indian guy?
Trainer than a hoe in this fucking hot tub
No.
with this fucking Indian guy, and I'm just
Nice.
Was he
sitting
nice?
there, like, yeah. I'm not gonna say he wasn't, but like, it wasn't
Whoa.
ideal situation for
I would
me to
never.
be in. I would never.
I'd never leave
somebody.
anyone.
And my boyfriend left me.
Yeah, I just don't.
And they
understand
all go
why that
inside
was
and they're
a
like
thing.
swimming, and I like could not move. Like there were moments that
bet.
I was like, okay, like just like stand up and like either go to the locker room, go to the pool, like and sit in the like kiddie pool area, you know, where like
Yeah.
it's like super short, and I was like,
It's
you just chill with
shallow
them there,
as fuck.
and I'd be like,
you know
like
that.
I could not move.
You know
I
that
bet
limbs
paralyzed.
My notes were fucking
You know
dumb.
that episode of New Girl where they're talking about their first time stories and Nick's like, the troll at the end of my bed was really mad that I was
That's
gonna
how
leave.
I felt! And he's like, I was
And then he
glued
said,
to the wall.
my arm was a magnet and the wall was magnetic.
Yes, that's exactly
Why I
how
love my
I
friends.
was
Sorry.
in that
Can you
hot
quote
tub.
New Girl?
New Girl is really good.
And I shit you not, it
I've
took
been
them like
listening to it.
45 minutes to get back to me, and I'm like sitting there, and this Indian guy is like trying to talk to me, and I'm just like, and like I'm
No.
so faded that my eyes can't even stay open. My eyes are
No.
like closed, and I'm just like, and when I open them, it's just red. So it's like, first off,
Get
why
away.
are you talking
Get
to me?
away.
Second off, yeah, get away. And he's just like, so little thing.
I would be like, I'm 16.
Jesus Christ.
So little bit.
I was like 15. I was like, don't.
I'm 5 years old right now.
And like, yeah,
away.
he was just like kept talking to me, and I was like, dude, stop. And Carlos like finally came back and was like, hey babe, how you doing? And I was like, I need to go.
It's actually crazy how not good I'm doing.
And it's
fuck
actually
would you
crazy
leave?
It's crazy that I
that
need
it
to
took
go
you
home.
so long to come
Fix
and
it.
see hi.
Yeah. I was like, I need to go home, and he's like, okay, well, I don't know if anybody else wants to go home. And I'm like, I don't care if anybody else wants to go home. We're going back to my house, and I am leaving. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to leave.
I'd go home right now.
And he's like, okay, fine. And like, got
Don't say
everybody.
it like that though, because like I'm upset that you
And
left
I
me for so
literally,
long.
shit you not, I don't remember getting
don't
back to the car.
understand.
Don't remember getting home. But I just remember
I have
still
to get
faded.
home.
I'm still faded. We get back to my house, and everyone's like having a great time because everyone else is like fun fucked up. And I'm just
You're
like,
not.
I'm not fun fucked up. I'm going
I'm
to bed.
scared.
So I go and like lay down in bed, and I'm like, Carlos, like, will you like hold me? Like, I need to
I
be
need the
like
pressure.
held, and I need
Yeah.
to be like squeezed because like I'm
Yeah.
not doing
You
okay.
need to be my weighted blanket.
And he's like, for like 15 minutes maybe, but like I want to go hang out with everyone. Like,
Maybe you
Aqua
should.
Yikes.
If Ethan
What?
ever said that to me,
what?
no offense.
What
I
did
would
you just say to
chop his
me?
head
Guns
off.
out.
But
What do you
also
mean?
like I was still so
The
faded,
fuck?
so I'm not like gonna fight with him. I was just like,
No,
I'm
but at
like,
the same
fuck all
time,
those
like
people. I'm staying right here.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
for real.
okay, well then just like hold me for 15 minutes.
for like as much as you
Then
can.
like I shit
Hold me
you
while
not,
you can.
like stayed for like 5 minutes, and then he was like, "Are you about to fall asleep?" And I was like, "Yeah, will you just like stay till I fall asleep? Like I'm gonna
Right.
pass the fuck out. Like you'll be good, and like once you leave, I'll be fine. Like if you leave once I'm asleep, I'll be fine." Left before I even fell asleep,
Good.
and then the next day I woke up and I shit you not.
Zarlos.
Everyone was like, "We had so much fun last night. It was so great, guys. Last night was a movie." And I'm like, "Last night was a horror movie."
It was actually a horror film.
Fucking mean that last night
I was
a
having
horror
a
movie.
hard time.
I was not doing well, and nobody cared. Like, Mary, no shade, like, but like she didn't check up on me. Piper didn't check up on me. Like, none of them.
Where my
were,
girls
like,
at?
Where my
Are
girls
you
at?
alive?
Yeah.
Chugaloo would check up on me.
None of them.
Adaloo.
I feel
single
like
person.
all
would be
My
there.
boyfriend of 2 years didn't even check up on me.
Ethan, if you wouldn't check up on me,
I literally
After
thought I
2
was gonna
minutes
die. I
of
thought I
being-
was going
I would
to
be
go into cardiac
worried
arrest.
anyways, so I'd be right there with you.
I thought I was literally going to go into cardiac arrest.
that's so scary.
And he was like, I guess I'll like hold you for like maybe 15 minutes.
I've
but I just
never,
want to chill.
I've never had a high encounter like that. I've never been like stoned off my mind where I'm like, I'm gonna die.
That was the only
I
time.
have.
I've
Yeah.
never been like that. Like
First
weed
time you
has
ever got
always
high,
been-
Jules.
Weed has always been comforting.
First time you got violently high.
Yeah,
I've
the
never had a
Barella's
moment
house.
like
the
that
Barella's
either.
house.
It's just
Okay.
like
Those
the
motherfuckers
first time I
are
took a
always,
jab, I took a
always
Okay.
Always there.
And
Always
I've gotten,
doing some
I had
shit.
gotten high like in high school, but I didn't for like years, right? I'm at their house. They have a bong that's literally
the size of you.
the size of me. And Vinny and Kelly are just like, take
Do
it. come.
it.
And I was like, sure, I'm super cool. Like, I'll just do it.
I'm cool like that. So. I
No.
can hang.
It happened, and I literally paralyzed. What was happening? Literally, my body couldn't move. They were saying things, but what were you
It's
saying?
like nightmare
shit.
fuel.
No, I was nightmare, and I was like I have to go. Like, I don't even know what I said, but I left. And I was like, I can't
Drive.
drive. So I just pulled like 2 seconds away from their house, and I was like, I have to sleep or something. And I went to bed, woke up like 4 hours later for so many texts from my dad, like, Juliana, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, oh my god, Dad, so sorry, my phone died.
And I was sleepy.
And I was sleepy. No.
Sleepies.
It was like, I had never had an experience like where I was just so not okay though. And they were all like, oh my god, like laughing, and I was like, I'm not laughing, but like, I'll just pretend.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit there and be like,
hardcore, and that'd be like
I've
it.
never
Not to
Not
get,
be
like,
hardcore. I never had
too
bad
real
moments.
or anything, but like,
Don't be rude.
oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
it's
kidding. I'm kidding. It's not my show.
No,
be
say
real.
it.
So, but like that's why, like, I don't know. I feel like we've weeded out the fakes, but like,
I agree with that.
no, and we have. But like, it's like, I don't know. I feel like if I was ever in like a scenario at this point in time
My friends
with
would be
any
there.
of you guys, like, even like after Vanka's birthday, when I was like, Vanka, bottle feed me now because I'm gonna die. Like even shit like that. Like, or I feel like if we were out somewhere and I was like, I'm not doing too good. Like I know that my friends would
yeah.
Well,
be like,
even
oh, are you okay? Do
Chugalo
you
would
need
be like,
anything?
even with like
She'd be there.
at festivals or whatever, if you're just like tripping too hard or rolling too hard, like anybody in our group you can go to and be like, I'm fucked up. And we're like, okay, so what do you want?
Yeah.
What do you need?
What do you need?
And what can I do to like help
Yeah.
you at this moment? Which
Right.
is very nice, and I feel like we're like that at the bars too.
Yeah.
When we're all fucked up and
Yeah, whatever.
silly.
Oh no,
Yeah.
but like I feel like
We're cool is basically all the things.
no, we're pretty cool. We're pretty
Yeah.
cool. Like,
We're
hang
cool
out
is
with.
basically the thing.
I don't know.
So
I feel like I didn't like grow an appreciation for my friends up until recently. So like,
that's how
which
it is.
sounds
though.
like kind of fucked up.
No, that's
Well,
how
like-
it is because we're like when you're younger, you just have
You're just like
buddies.
Everyone's my friend. What do you mean?
Then you start to think about like, okay, what friends do I want
What
to
has
have
that
when I
person
get
done for
married,
me?
When
Yeah.
I have kids, like.
When
When
I
I
was,
have kids,
What's
when I
the
get married, who's
significant
gonna
things that
be
they
at
have
my
done
wedding?
for me that I will remember?
There's a chance.
Years
Maybe
from
that's
now.
just me hitting my 20s.
Do you guys like
But,
Chance the
yeah.
Rapper?
Yeah.
I love.
Okay, so he
Chance.
has- Ah, Red Rocks.
Yeah.
Son of a
She has the
bitch.
hoodie that I've worn.
Anyways, he has
It's the
this
smallest
verse
hoodie
that
in the world.
says, "I don't want no one that won't." Wait, hold on.
Bars.
Pause.
He says, I don't want anybody that won't be there for my, or I don't want anybody at my wedding that won't be there for my marriage. They can see that shit on Facebook. They can like it. They can share it. And like, yeah, I don't want anybody there who's not gonna be there for my marriage. If they're at my wedding, they better be like legit. Because I also don't want a big wedding.
Well, we better get invited.
No, like
If
this
we're
is
not
the big
invited,
wedding.
like I'll scream
Like
and
we're
shout
having
and
it
let
in the
out.
backyard.
We're having it in the
This
garage.
We have it in our backyard.
I'm
no,
ready
you
to
have
say-
to have all the raspies.
We have a swing.
They have a swing. We can take our couple photos there.
Your marriage photos are
I
ugly.
have
But what about the
Right now again.
raspies?
Fuck the Raspies. They
Oh.
suck, bro.
Okay.
Well, it's because they won't give us
It's
any
on video.
money. If you're a Raspy and you're gonna give me money for my wedding,
I don't
You're
hate
cool,
you.
but if not, fuck you.
yeah.
I only want you to come if you're bringing money.
The first time I got really high.
was 2 weeks ago
No.
when we were painting
Nope.
and Ethan got faded
Nope.
as fuck.
No, the first time I
Ethan
got
skated every other
really,
day.
really high.
He
I
got
was
really high, though.
13. My cousin
7 years old.
convinced
And
me
I
to
bought
buy
this
some wax from this guy named Tyler Joseph. And I bought
Fuck Tyler
Bramble
Joseph.
wax.
He stole so
And I
much weed
didn't
from
have
me.
any dab rig or any way to smoke it, so I hit my friend Rachel Hibschman up, and I was like, "Hey, you got a dab rig?" And she was like, "Yeah, I got a dab rig." And she was dating this guy named Sayo, and Sayo had the dab rig. And so I went over to Rachel's house and into the basement with my cousin Taryn and Isaiah, and went down there and she heated the dab up, and I put the dab. It was like one of those dome ones, you know, with like a nail, and you put the dome on the top. And I went to actually take the dab, and it was like
You were
the
13?
tiniest. It was the tiniest little dab.
7 years old.
And actually, kind of funny. Teresa picked it for me
Who's Teresa?
because Teresa was there. Yeah, and she picked it for me, and I was so fucking
With the
high
hair?
that I actually
the
I
red
didn't
hair?
leave with the rest of my wax. Like I
She had
probably
glasses,
gave it to
no
everybody and made
glasses.
everybody take a dab with my
Like
wax, and
square
just like let everybody
glasses.
take one,
She
or I
had
just left
braces.
it. I
And she
don't
had the
remember.
hard-
But
She
when I
had
left,
braces.
when I finally left the house, I was with Isaiah and we were trying to go back home. And Rachel lived at Arapahoe and like Broadway. Like right by the Mexican restaurant at Arapahoe and Broadway.
Las Delicias.
Yeah. She lived right
Oh,
there.
the
And
best.
so I was
Oh,
trying to
the
go home.
best,
I was trying to
bro.
go home and I didn't know how to go home.
Best.
So I got out onto Broadway on my bike. I was in the middle of Broadway.
On my bike.
All this traffic, and I was riding around in a circle. I was like, I think we have to go this way. No, wait, I think you have to go this way. No, wait, I think you have to go this way. And my cousin was like, I don't fucking know where the hell we have to go. And so then we were like in the middle of traffic on Broadway at like 7 o'clock at night, just riding around in a circle, and people like honking at us, and we're just riding around in a circle like, I don't know where to go. Which way do we go? And then finally we guessed, and it was the wrong way. And then finally we asked somebody how to get back home, and we figured out how to get to Broadway.
How do I get back home?
Because we were like right there at Arapahoe and Broadway.
home.
But I couldn't figure out how to get to Broadway. I don't know why.
I have
It's because I was so high. I'd never taken a dab before. I spent
It's always
$50
the
on a
first
gram
step.
of
It's
wax,
like
and
a
it probably
brick wall.
wasn't a gram because it was from Tyler Joseph. So it's probably not even a gram.
Yo, fuck Tyler
And
Joseph. If
I
you ever
didn't.
see
I
him,
went
those
after that night. I did
pussy
not have
ass
the gram.
motherfucker.
I didn't have the puck. Didn't have any of it left. I probably let them smoke it all,
And that.
or I just left it there on accident, or they just took it. Probably, I don't know.
It's so crazy how much
But
like
it was
when,
bad.
when I was in like 8th grade or like in middle school going into high school, like 7th and 8th grade, I would make like a nug last for so long. I'd make a single
Just
nug,
one nug?
just one
See,
nug. I
that
would make
was
it
one
last
bowl.
for
What
like
do you
Every time I
mean?
bought
Dude,
weed,
no,
it was
because
with
I
a
would
friend.
always like have just a little
And I
bit, and we
smoked
would
it all.
split it between like me, Maddie, and Allie. So we would
One
have
nug?
to. No, we would
Oh.
split
Back
all
then,
of our
barely any
weed.
got me so high
I did,
though.
yeah, exactly. So like we would take
Yeah.
like a leaf and smoke it
2
and be
hits
like,
and I'm like,
yeah, we were so cool. But then we were smoking out of like soda cans and shit, and that was not
that used to steal
good.
it from our
I don't think
dads.
I ever spent a single dollar on it.
Brandon
didn't.
started
Not
stealing
until,
it
like,
from his
way, like,
parents,
That's
Call
not
and I
too much money
remember
on
like.
weed.
Brandon
I bought
started
an
stealing
ounce
it
for
from his
$400
parents
one
in
time.
high school, and his parents had like this big beautiful
spent a lot of
bong, and
money
they
on
had a
it.
whole drawer, and like they always had at least like an ounce on deck at all times, and he would just take like 3 nugs from each little package, and we would
Yeah, we
smoke
have
so
two
much.
dads that have weed everywhere all the time, so we were always just like,
Okay, but you guys got
Yeah,
caught.
just,
You weren't slick with
Okay,
it.
I
Like,
got
Brittany
caught.
We
over
kept
here.
doing it and it was
The
fun.
first
got
time I got
caught.
caught, the first time I got caught was by my sister Tessa.
Yeah,
Tessa.
I've heard the story.
Tessa, I was in my room and I was out my window. I popped the screen out of my window like 2 weeks prior and got in trouble with that and like got over that. That was fine, whatever. But I was opening my window and I was loading my bowl and she knocked on my door and the door was locked. And she was like, "Why the fuck is your door locked?" And I was like, "I'm just changing. Sorry, I'm naked." And she was like, and I put my weed in my drawer. And she came into my room and she was like, "Smells like weed in here." And she opened my drawer, took my weed, went down to my sister Ellie, and my sisters grounded me for 2 weeks. And then, like, at the week
Yeah.
and the
Yeah,
at the
that's what
week
I
and a
said.
half mark,
That's how
no, it worked because they were like, "We
No.
won't tell mom if you take our grounding, whatever." And then at the week and a half mark, my mom found out that I was smoking weed, and I was like, "Mom, like, I know you want to punish me right now, but truth is, I've
My
been
sisters already
grounded
took care of
for a week and a half." And she was like, "Oh." how much longer do you have left? And I was like, this long. And she was like, okay, finish that out, and then you're good. That's fine. We'll be good. And I was like,
Shut up. Mom was never like that mean to you.
I loved it.
Bro, you literally.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
let
you
me talk
barely
about
got
it.
it. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. You
The
barely
first
got it.
time,
So delusional. It's crazy.
okay. First off, if you're gonna talk about it, you have to come on the podcast. Just steal Jules' spot for a second. Me and Mom talked about this the other day.
Okay, you're both
No,
so
okay.
delusional. I don't know.
No, stop talking. Let me.
stand together.
Go ahead.
Make up. Do you think
Anyways,
Jules would be mad if I take one?
no. Me and Mom were talking the other day at Grandma's house because she was like, "Oh, in Vegas, Vanka got on my ass about how like I never punished you the way that I punished her," and like. First off, her reasoning for never taking my phone was crazy, and I never knew that. My mom never took my phone away because her friend's daughter went to Arapahoe when the Arapahoe school shooting happened, and her mom grounded her the same week that the school shooting happened, so she didn't have her phone during the school shooting. So my mom's friend was like, "I'll never take my kid's phone away ever again." That's why Mom said she never took my phone away. Which isn't even true because she at least took my phone twice. I know that for a fact.
Oh,
But like
whatever.
when you would, like compare when I would get in trouble and she would be punishing me. If that was the case, like during my time, she would
Back in your
every
day.
time I get home. She actually did this to me in middle school.
Okay.
I got grounded in middle school, but that's when I used to ride my bike to school. So she didn't want me riding my bike to school without a phone.
Where'd you go to school?
Euclid.
Because
okay.
of what happened with that girl in Aurora, probably.
And just so that I wasn't just loose on the street with no phone in
Getting
case something
chopped up and
happened or
put
whatever.
into an attic.
Stop.
So she would give me my phone to go to school, but then as soon as I would get home, she would take my phone. So I didn't have my phone when I was at home. So I'm surprised she didn't just do that. But
Okay.
anyway,
Fair.
continue.
And fair. That would make
Continue.
sense.
Jules, I took her lightsaber. It was really young.
I'm like, do it.
She was
Growing
scared.
up,
I just said, "Would you be bad?"
I would never.
I didn't get in trouble as much, but I genuinely feel as if I didn't do. Let me reiterate. I didn't.
Ooh. Ooh, you better watch what you're saying there, guys. Fighting around.
I didn't get caught. I didn't get caught doing as many things you got caught doing.
Same.
For example,
That's the youngest. That's the youngest.
but let
thing.
me give examples.
It's
when
gonna
I
be
was-
the same.
16, I didn't have a 20-year-old boyfriend.
That's different.
I was
That's
14,
different.
actually.
Ooh, I was 14.
Oh shit.
That's different. That's
So
a different
much
time.
better.
That's a different. That's
When
different.
I was 14, I had a 16-year-old boyfriend.
And that was wrong.
Not a 21-year-old.
Bad.
I never downloaded Kick.
So.
Who cares? That's a messaging app.
What did you do on Kick?
I don't even know.
Exactly.
Whoa! I
My
had kick,
It's a lot of horny hour shit. I don't fucking know.
but
My
But,
point
like,
exactly.
Middle school.
I didn't do that
Which is
though.
totally different.
I didn't do that.
You weren't
How?
sexual.
Well,
But
yeah,
you
we were
doing
damaged
zanies.
goods, and so
you were
we were
doing
both like,
drugs. She
yeah,
was doing
we're gonna
people.
do-
It's different.
Literally, period. That's it.
That.
End of story.
Well,
Sorry.
the
we
things
grew
that
up.
I was doing was like going to Tristan's house
Doing zanies.
Who's
and
Tristan?
doing Carlos's friend with the long blonde hair.
Why do you?
But we met him. I gave him a dab.
Ugh.
Right?
We matched on Bumble a couple weeks ago just because I wanted to see. I just wanted to see if we would. That's the only reason I swiped
Who
right.
are these people?
And he did, and he messaged me.
The guy I
Anyways.
gave a dab, remember? And he was with her.
Carlos's
his
friend with the
girlfriend.
long blonde
I know
hair.
who you're
He has a
talking
baby.
He like looks like a method
Yeah,
actor.
you're not talking about the same
Oh,
person.
never mind.
Okay. So what else?
That was all that I was doing, and I was just smoking weed.
Smoking
Me
weed.
too.
But like, I never like got caught smoking weed. I
wasn't
got caught once.
Once.
taking a dab like a crackhead.
No, actually, wait. I got caught twice.
Were you
Once
taking a dab off the stove?
No, she was taking a dab.
No,
she
like,
pulled
with
the
the, like,
glass
dropper.
dropper out of like a medicine dropper
Uh-huh.
and
I've used
would
that
heat
before.
up the end of the dropper.
Oh
and
my
use that as a-
God.
Dude, you're a crackhead. I've
Yeah,
never done
I did
anything
that.
like
I've
that.
never heard of that.
They
I've
used to-
heated up
They used
a-
to do that all the time.
No,
Yeah, and
I
light it
would
up
I
with
would
just
heat
a
up a
lighter.
nail
Literally just
on
called
the
it the crack
grill
pipe.
I've never heard
and
of
then
that.
put it back in the rig. I wouldn't. I would heat
And
up
she would
the.
do it in her bed, and then she dropped it on her bed, so there's like a burn mark in her comforter. And my mom was like, "You're literally a crackhead." And then guess
No
what?
way.
She took the weed away, and then my dad gave it back.
Your dad
Wait,
gave it back?
let me reiterate. The first time
What
I
are
got
you gonna
caught
reiterate?
smoking weed was
This
with
seems
Bud.
like a.
I got caught smoking weed
Also
with Bud
weed.
with James's
It's
pipe.
all weed,
They
though.
didn't take the pipe away. Madison has that pipe right now. But my dad found the bud and he was like, "This is my baggie and this is my weed and I know it." And I was like, "Okay, sorry." And he was like,
Whoops.
"I didn't mean to." It just, like,
Yikes!
fell
It
on
fell off
me.
the dresser.
Hard.
Yeah.
But and he was like, "This is my baggie and I know it." And I was like, "Okay, well, take it. Like, if it's really that
Okay, we'll
deep."
take it. I don't even want it anymore.
He took it back and then he like was like, "Oh, this is old." And I was like, "See, I don't even smoke weed like that often that like you know it's old." And he was like, "Yeah, you're right. I won't tell your mom."
What?
Whatever.
What if it
Meanwhile,
was
if
Wonka,
Dad
though?
caught me
But
smoking weed,
then-
he would have screamed at me and chokeslammed me. Into
Well,
the wall.
I'm Dad's favorite because he couldn't do that because I'm
I don't want to be in
adopted.
the middle anymore.
Okay, so what else?
But then
Next.
No, I also feel like the oldest just gets it like the worst.
I
And then
always
they
I'm
just
adopted,
give
okay,
one
but
person, and
my
that,
oldest
like, they were
sister
just-
so I
literally
couldn't-
never got
my dad
grounded.
was
She
always
got grounded
scared
for
to
being
like
like 2
punish
seconds
me the way
late.
that he punished her because he
Yeah.
didn't want me to feel like it was like unfair
Yeah.
because he was treating me that way because I'm adopted.
Are you adopted?
Not
Are you for real?
She just has a
Not
different
adopted.
dad.
She just has a different dad.
Bitch, you're not adopted.
I'm
Halfway.
half
He
adopted. I am quite literally half
But
adopted.
like,
Adopted by your dad, but like
And raised you
you're
from
not
birth,
adopted.
so-
Yeah.
like
When I'm
literally
adopted-
your dad. Who's your
No.
other dad?
Wes
Where
is
is he?
fucking dead, so
Well, he's not here. You don't know him.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
he
So-
died like
You
6
literally
months
never
after
knew
I
You
found out
literally
he
didn't
existed,
even know
so-
his name, so
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Wes.
literally
Well,
died
the
like
whole
6
reason
months
she
after
even
I
like
found
started
out.
bringing
Sorry,
it up
alright.
was because
My
grandma
died.
got
I
in touch with
remember-
her.
yeah, I remember that.
No,
And she like you
my
found
mom
the
and my
letter
grandma
and
had
everything.
always been in touch.
They
But-
hadn't been for a while.
For a while.
But then she died and she left
dude,
me
that's
a lot of
crazy. I had
money.
no idea.
Are you being for real?
I literally just found
You're
that
joking.
out. No, I'm.
Are you dead ass?
I'm dead ass.
I knew that.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
You did and you didn't?
You knew that?
Yeah.
that was the
You
craziest
didn't know
secret I
that
had to hold
James
on
and
to.
Blanca
Yeah.
dated.
So-
What
Yeah,
the
you're
fuck?
such a
I did know that.
That
Like,
was
you
not
told
my
me
thing to
that.
tell you.
You did
why
not
would
know
you
that.
tell her?
Yeah, you told me
Why
that a while
wouldn't I
ago.
tell her?
Yeah, and
Bitch.
when we talked about
I
it,
said
you
extended
didn't
You
know.
were
sister,
talking about
bitch.
something else that was more specific
was
about it.
fighting.
that I
Real
didn't know.
adopted.
Fighting.
I was actually adopted. I was the adopted
You're
one.
not actually adopted
I am
at all.
so
She was
upset
into
right
our
now.
family. She was the real adopted sister. You were the fake
No,
adopted
you
sister.
are you for real?
And
You
I
didn't
was
know
the
that?
real sister.
I for real did not know you were adopted.
You know,
or
my
that you
parents
were like
after they
half
had
sisters.
Blanca, they split up, and my mom.
5 years after.
Well,
I knew that you
whatever,
had a
doesn't
different
fucking
dad.
matter. They split up, and
I
my
did
mom
not know
got
you had a
pregnant by
different
some guy
dad.
named Wesley. He sold a bunch of meth and heroin, got sent to jail. My mom was pregnant, had me, went back to my dad, and he was like, "I'll raise her as my own." Adopted me.
Dude, I had no idea.
You're joking.
And he was
No,
in the
I
clink in
literally
and
had
out.
no
He had a
idea.
shit ton of kids, and then
Your dad?
my
Really?
biological
Yeah.
father
Yeah,
had a
that's
shit
so
ton of kids.
dumb. That's
with like
so
a bunch of other
weird. What
women.
do you
I have
mean?
2 half twin sisters and a half brother.
Dude, that's crazy though because Roma's biological dad, he has a bunch of kids too. And she found one and it literally looks like Roma, but like the black version of
Neither of
Roma,
them
and then
look
they found the
like me at
Mexican
all.
version of Roma.
Well,
And there's
that's
just
like a
all
hardcore-
these different
my
versions of
hardcore,
Roma,
like a
which is
hardcore
crazy.
Republican.
That's
So you
funny.
could find like the
Kinda
different
be me.
versions of you, like different ethnicities.
No,
of
you want to know
They're
why?
all
Because
white.
my half brother is like
They're
so
all white?
Republican. It's like insane. And I tried to reach out to him, and he was like, "You look like a senator."
Like his Instagram
It's
is
like,
all
ah.
pictures
hunt
of him
and
hunting.
I hunt and I love
You know-
Trump.
This is unrelated, but my ex, from high school, I went to a party and I was talking about something. He goes, "How many liberals do you hang out with?" And I said, "I'm sorry. How do you fucking met me, you stupid fuck?" Oh, I was so mad because he said faggot. And I said, "It's 2023, get a better vocabulary. Like, what are you doing with your life?" And then he said retarded. And I was like, "Dude,
I hate
are you
that word a
serious
lot.
right now? Like, what is your issue?" And he was
I
like,
hate
"Oh, I mean,
that
liberals
word.
you hang out with." It's
Why
like
am I-
somebody
why am I
saying
here?
gay.
What were we talking
Because you
about?
were
Go
talking in
fuck
my
yourself.
ear.
Like,
What were we talking about?
The fact that
You were disciplined way.
Akaya and your mom are delusional.
Babe, he's not gonna build a farm tonight.
What time do we end the podcast?
Like now, because I have to go to bed.
Yeah.
I have to go to
It
bed.
is 4?
No, it's 1 and I have to be at
Okay, yeah, I'm tired.
How do
too.
we end it? We just end it like this.
Thank you guys for watching. We
Well, we don't-
appreciate
No,
the
we
views.
start like this.
Appreciate the
1,
views.
2, 3, cut.
wow.
I'm Jules.
And I'm Akaya.
And I'm Addie.
I'm Diesel.
Wrong. That's
Wait.
not your name.
They call me
You say-
Diesel.
I'm Addie.
I'm Diesel.
No.
Ethan.
No.
E.
Diesel.
No.
Ethan.
Say
We're
like
not gonna
the
get
shirt
past
says
this,
it
too.
says Diesel.
No.
It's gonna be 20
Okay,
minutes.
so
over.
have your
Addie,
shirt.
Addie.
Okay, it's my turn.
How do you say Ethan?
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Diesel.
I'm gonna
No,
kill
you said me.
Oh.
Start it over.
Start
Ready?
it over again.
Okay, ready?
Ethan, get your
Actually,
mama.
1, 2, 3.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Addie.
And I'm Jules.
And I'm Akaya.
And I'm Kaya.
And I'm Laga.
And
Wait,
This-
no! You cut
Guys,
that
should call me Diesel
out!
though.
Okay, again, ready?
Jesus, epic.
Yep.
Okay, wait.
1, 2, 3.
I'm Addie.
I'm Diesel.
No, you fucked it up!
Ethan.
You're Ethan.
said
I'm
you're
Ethan.
Get in
Listen.
position.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I'm Ethan.
I'm Addie.
I'm Jules.
And I'm Akaya.
And I'm Kaya.
And I'm Blanca.
And this is Pod!
God. They actually call me Diesel.
Hell,
No.
no, that's not his name.
No one said no one
And
ever.
that's Chocolate.
They actually call me Diesel.
His name is Ethan,
It's actually
and
Diesel.
he's an
It's Ethan.